Big-time movie star, recurring artist, very funny comedian. Jamie Foxx is on his way out.
Hey, anybody want some of this?
Jamie Foxx is one of the baddest.
Because brothers can't never give you your full props. I told Jamie he was going to be famous.
Jamie Foxx, you could act.
Jamie Foxx, he's got the voice, he's got the looks, he's got everything. I mean, it's unbelievable.
We like to party. Who likes to party, right?
Make some noise.
Winning dramatic actor.
We've been blessed with the opportunities to have a drama lane.
Comedian with hits on the big and small screen.
It's hard to believe the guy on the screen is the same goofball I see at the comedy club.
I'm the innovator and the motivator, the originator of this stuff.
And a chart-topping sexy singer.
May I say, baby, you have the voice of an angel.
Oscar-winning actor, he's a multi-platinum recording artist, Grammy-nominated singer, terrific stand-up comic.
So you're just taking over show business, apparently, huh? You know, I'm doing my best.
And the Oscar goes.
Please welcome Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
The next president of the United States, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Once again, Jamie Foxx, comedy legend, Jamie Foxx.
You know what?
Here we go.
I'm gonna make it.
Yo, it's Friday. Welcome to the Fox. We're in Sacramento, the state capital. Sacramento, state capital. This is our new theme song right here.
I love it.
Looking like me. Never should. Ice Cube.
Would like to say
That I'm a crazy motherfucker from around the way.
Okay.
Since I was a youth. I smoke weed out. No, now I'm the motherfucker that you read about. Taking the life for two. That's what you. You don't like how I'm living, nigga. Fuck you. Hey.
And I'm in it.
You're up in a minute with a left, right, they ruthless. And then you say,
Foxhole.
They ruthless.
Yeah.
Foxhole.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Let's let this play a little while. This is our new thing.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Put your shirt back on. Busy saying, yeah.
I like it.
Do I look like a motherfucking role model? Nope.
Not at all. No.
Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Cause I'm the type of nigga that's built to last. Fuck with me, I put a foot in your ass. I don't give a fuck cause I keep bailing.
You gotta learn the words.
What the fuck are they yelling? Foxhole, Foxhole. Hey! Hey!
It's Friday.
Foxhole. It's Friday, baby.
Yes, it is.
We went a long way to write that one.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna get right into it, man. Welcome to the Foxhole. We here in the beautiful city, Sacramento, California, which is the state capital.
We are.
State capital.
Who let us in?
That ain't what Shaq said.
I'll be back. Well, Shaq, cool. Shaq done played for so many teams. He gonna be on a WNBA team next week. This nigga played for everybody. He ain't a blue chip no more. That nigga on the green. This nigga
the green chip, but
nigga play for Cleveland. And nigga play for Phoenix.
Celtics. Sounds like a businessman.
We're gonna do a quick roll call. Everybody knows in the house right now in the Sacramento. Who we got right here, my man Tim?
TDP, Mr. 1, 2, 3 knocks,
baby.
You just took the bitch out. It used to be 3 knocks, bitch.
It's the new and improved Fox.
Yeah, we're trying to
and we're in the state capital.
We're new and improved, but gangster is our theme song.
Yeah,
we're such hypocrites. We didn't write that.
You gotta start somewhere.
We didn't write that.
Yeah. They played that in my DUI class, and they played that in my DUI class. Over here, we got the beautiful, sexy. The breast is still succulent. You ain't gotta push them.
We doing what we can. They sitting on the table.
Yeah, they sitting.
It's Yvette Wilson in the house.
As seen on TV. What's up, Yvette? How you feel?
I'm in the capital, Johnny Mack.
It's a capital V.
Yes, it's nice. It's really good weather, and oh my God, the eye candy in Sacramento is incredible.
Wow! Shouts out to Jolly Ranchers.
Or chocolate drops, whatever you like.
It's a dude. I can't really say it's eye candy.
I can.
You can say it, Johnny Mack.
That's just, this thing,
No, Johnny Mack, don't say it.
Next thing you know, I'll be on JetBlue with 2 beers in my hand. Over here, we got my man, 10 grand.
What's happening? This is your boy Speedy. I want to say we're live in Sacramento. For all my big girls out here, get at me, baby.
After
I throw up in my mouth.
Yeah. So gross, Speedy. I was ovulating. You made it stop.
So let me ask you this, Speedy. Do big girls chase after you or just walk real swift?
It's nice.
Because I know they ain't doing no running.
I know hot and they need powder in our
It's a nice swift walk.
They lean.
And Johnny Mack, I've lost weight. I'm down to 225.
Impossible. That's the side.
No, that's your new area code.
Johnny Mack, if he shaves off his mustache, that's another 5 pounds.
It's another 1 in there somewhere, Speedy.
Shave off
I don't know if that's 1225 or 2,125.
Just play the numbers.
I know it's a 1 in there, Speedy. Over here, we got my favorite with the good hair. She got it
Look
good.
at her.
It's just a bob cascading lightly on the shoulders, but the breast is covered up.
They say when you have short hair, your tits look bigger.
What?
You should go bald.
I thought she was.
Who we got right here?
OG Poetess.
Rehab every day. How's the rehab going?
Hey, I'm in the Bay, or near the Bay, so you know it's
Sacramento's
going
not
hard
really the
to
Bay.
rehab
And
Northern California.
Yeah, because you might stop by Haven and get that, get some
Might
of that.
stop by
weed.
Oaksterdam.
Yeah, just, not to be confused with Amsterdam. Over here, we got the most bitter man in Hollywood. No. The most bitter man on radio.
That's not true.
He's trimmed down his mustache a little bit.
He has.
For the mustache has been trimmed down a little bit.
Has it? Look
Yeah.
at
Yes, I.
Now it look like a little black
Like
trench coat on your lip, but other than that, who we got over here?
Louis Dix.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks in your mouth.
Fish sticks in your mouth.
All over your mouth.
Fish sticks in
my
your mouth.
favorite Foxhole dick. Hey, Louis.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hold on
Dick,
now.
Dick,
Violation.
man,
I'm with
guys
you on
are
that.
so
Sharp
nasty.
left.
No, that works for my new
It's-
BMW. Go
I
ahead.
don't know how to follow that. We just move right along. Over here, my favorite been knowing this young lady since 1997. She didn't even speak to me when I first met her.
Well,
she
I
had a
knew-
blue top and some white jeans, and I followed her all the way to the bathroom and said, "One way or the other, bitch, you gonna say something. You gonna give me your name or just say, get out of here.
Yes.
What? You gonna have to holler at me."
Yeah,
Who we got right
you
here?
made me nervous when I was washing my car in front of my apartment. It's C murder up in this bitch.
See, murder.
What the-
I remember that.
I took the bitch that TDP left off. So
Hysterical.
yes.
Claudia used to live across the street from me, and
I
she
did.
had a black Ford Escort. Was it an Escort?
She still
Little
got
Nissan,
it.
little
A
Nissan.
little Nissan. It
That
was black.
dude took it.
And she used to wash her motherfucking truck
Car.
in booty shorts.
I did.
Booty shorts.
I was just starting off in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a job on the Price is
That's
Right.
how she got the prices
Yeah.
right.
Hey.
Bob Barker
The
was walking
booty
his
shorts
dog.
was right. And you was looking, even today, was that 14, 13?
13 years ago.
13 years ago? That's 13 years?
Yeah.
You still look great.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you know what?
Thank
You are lucky because this weekend is a lot of basketball players in
I don't
town.
like basketball players.
She's
I
a
don't
football
date basketball
girl.
players.
She's a football
But
player.
training camp almost over. I
I'm
don't know what
cool.
to tell
I
you.
gave up on that.
But
I'm
Speedy-
narcotic, I told you. I done gave up on that.
But don't cheapen Claudia's, groupiness. I mean, these are.
I'm
separate-
I'm actually a married woman, so
What
That's
the
right.
hell?
She is.
I'm
Remember?
still married legally.
Well, the ink ain't dry yet, so.
So y'all heard about this JetBlue situation, right?
Oh, what else?
Well, there was the little sissy flight attendant that kicked rocks and went down the ramp with the 2 beers in his hand. But the reason why he did that, he was very frustrated with the very disgruntled passenger on the plane.
Right.
What pastor?
Some guy was having unprotected sex in the airplane bathroom. His first name is Johnny.
Whoa.
Last name Mack. Middle name motherfucker.
Yes.
And he got really frustrated, and he said the guy's name was Johnny motherfucking Mack.
And I said, flush the toilet, baby. We don't want none of my sperm seeds to, get up in
That's
there.
very
Ah, you know you don't have those.
Because you can't trust a woman with your semen. You can't, they put it in the refrigerator or the freezer. Next thing you know,
are
I
you?
got more child support.
Yeah,
to be
put it right
paying.
behind the
Next thing you know,
mayonnaise.
You know what I'm saying?
Police is calling you.
Oh,
That's why-
it's just me. It's just me. You ain't never had no girl try to save your semen.
You looking at me, Johnny?
Yes, Speedy.
No.
No, I gave mine away. I got 8 kids. I
Yeah.
Well,
gave it away.
and 2 possible.
And 2 possible.
That is why.
Two on the bench.
His sperm makes it to the eggs.
There's some great swimming
That's why you
motherfuckers right
can't-
there.
That's why you can't keep it in the fridge.
That
baby.
is why you're supposed to get married, and then you can have unprotected sex, and don't have sex until you're
Lou
married.
Dix.
And then she
Kill
leaves.
yourself.
After your marriage debacle, you can't give no marriage advice
Well, he
to
went-
anybody. Not even
Well,
to
he
not even to Earl
17
Watson.
He went 17 years. I got 3 months. So, I admire him now. I have a newfound respect for this
That was
nigga.
17 years of torture because she knew it was over a long time.
She knew it was over 3 months into it.
When he came home with a Toyota Corolla, she said, I'm going to leave this nigga. I'm gonna
Where
leave
is Richard Pryor when you need him?
When he came home with a minivan, she's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get up out of here." We got some great topics today at the
Yes, we do.
Foxhole. You know what I'm saying? I'm
And,
gonna
we,
take
and the
Poetess.
reason why we're here, John.
Yeah. Well, why are we here, Speedy?
Why are we in
We're here at
Sacramento?
Sacramento. Shut up. For the Comedy All-Star Jam along with my
I'm going
man,
out for the Kings next week.
Bobby Jackson's Golf Foundation,
I'm playing for the Raiders.
Cancer Foundation. We're doing that as well this weekend.
Great
so it's
cause.
going to be off the chain. We have Bobby in the house. We'll get to him
Yes,
in a
we
few
do.
minutes. Matter of fact, we just got to get him a microphone.
Yeah,
and
just
we'll
let
get
him
on.
make him try out.
Bobby, sit
Yeah.
here and you can use
And let's
this
get the
mic.
show going.
Yeah,
And,
don't interrupt our show.
don't try to run it.
All-Star Comedy Jam on Sunday.
All-Star Comedy
Hold on
Jam
for a
happening this
second,
Sunday. 2
You running
shows.
the All-Star Comedy Jam. You ain't running Foxhole.
Yeah,
My
nigga,
bad.
let me run this, nigga. I don't go
My
to your
bad.
job and put the onions on the hammer.
8772-106-106 is the
For the
number.
listeners,
Stick to your phone
for the
number.
listeners, Speedy has a lot of power this weekend, so he's kind
Hey,
of flexing
shut
his little
up,
pussy
bitch.
muscle.
I'm hosting. Yeah, I am hosting.
Kikos. We call those Kikos.
He goes there. He working on his pussy.
He don't have loins. He has lips.
Got the coochie all tight on him.
Shout out to the lips.
So we gonna get jump right in. We got some great topics. Pull it. Let's jump right into it.
Well, we heard last week about the JetBlue flight attendant who, you know,
right,
had an incident. Well,
right.
Took his Bud Lights and bounced.
Well, he wants his job back.
He should.
Yeah, Steven Slater.
But let's know what.
Well, Steven Slater, you know, last week he got into it with a passenger on the JetBlue.
Little white bro.
And supposedly, well, we don't know because she called him a motherfucker. So,
well,
she might be black.
Well, no. If she didn't get arrested, she's a white girl.
Yeah, she's a white girl.
She white.
On the plane?
Well, anyway, on the plane, he got into it with a woman who was trying to put away her luggage.
Right.
And they got into it, and supposedly, allegedly, she slammed the bin door down on his head, and he got an injury.
Right.
So I guess when they were taxiing into the gate,
she slammed the overhead bin.
So she got back up and was trying to get something out of the bins, and he said over the intercom, "Please sit down. This is unsafe," or whatever. And she was like, "F you."
What's wrong with that?
That's a white girl.
And then he got on the intercom and was like, to the person who just called me a motherfucker, fuck you.
Okay.
I've been in this business 20 years and I've had it.
You tell him, girl.
So he then got into it with another employee on the plane, and they said that he threw his bag out and
snatched his lip gloss and slid down.
And you know who was at the bottom waiting for him? B. Scott. Hurry up, hurry up.
Oh, my God.
Louis Dick's Comedy is brought to you by Chili Con Corny.
Chili Con
Yo, comedy is a joke.
So he threw his bag out and got into it with a coworker and grabbed 2 beers and slid down the emergency slide.
Now
he grabbed 2 Bud Lights.
I got to give it to him for having the mind to grab the beers before he bounced.
2 Bud Light, because he knew I'm gonna be in the holding thing for a minute.
Give me a minute.
Well, they actually, I heard that there was a cart. He took a cart to his car, got in his car, went home, and was later arrested.
So he slid down, walked off the mat, waved at people. Fuck all y'all.
I'm out.
I'm getting in my bed.
But he took his bag though because he had to have his makeup kit.
Yeah.
Clearly he's a makeup artist.
Mac is expensive.
It was really
carry on.
It was really a fanny pack. He had a fanny pack with him. So now here's my thing about it. So now he wants his job back.
Of course he does, Johnny Mack.
Now,
They say it's his life. His father was a
Did he
pilot.
realize that when he was saying "fuck you"? Give me these beers. Let me get my lip gloss and let me slide down.
No, because he said tray tables up, seats up. Bitch, sit down.
What he said. In his defense, though, supposedly he was hit in the head by a piece of luggage.
But you know what? He wants his job back because he can
He was
give out
hit. He
nuts
was hit
in
with
a
a straight
shiny
dream.
bag. He
give out nuts in a shiny bag.
So you're saying he wants to go back and get more nuts.
So here's my thing. What makes you think he should get his job back?
Because she injured him. She
That's
actually
true.
assaulted him.
Self-defense, Johnny Mack.
Well, they're saying that no matter what the situation was,
Right.
that he reacted improperly.
Right. You can't be the flight attendant and start a conflict. You
And then
supposed
get
to-
on the PA system and say,
That, right there, that was a violation right
I would
there.
have been rolling. I would
know.
have loved to have been on that
I
plane.
got a newfound respect though, because a lot of those male flight attendants, they're really kind of soft. So it's
Well, I
kind
don't
of
want to be on a plane and get into a fucking argument or a fist fight with a flight attendant.
Some of them deserve
You're
it.
supposed to be professional. You're supposed to give me my peanuts and my cranberry juice and move to the back of the line. You're not supposed to be cussing at me.
But really, what
Well, if you hit me in the head with the thing,
And
I
then
told you
call
to
me
sit
a
down.
mother.
First of all, how tall was he that he? Because I'm
6'6".
only 5'9". I can't
6'6".
I can't get hit with the overhead
You
bin.
can't even put your bag in the overhead.
It was you they was talking.
I actually sleep in the overhead bin. I'm like a little compact nigga. I'm not no
106.
huge nigga.
106 is the number to call in.
So I'm individually. I'm TDP.
I think he should get his job back. I mean, if he opened the emergency exit window properly, he's qualified.
And slid on out.
At the end of the day, is that his job description to be able to slide down the slide?
No, you ain't supposed to open that unless you land on water.
He had beer. He had slide exit.
So he's drinking on the job. That's strike one.
He was going to put out the fire.
I think he should come to Foxhole. He sounds fun.
No. Speedy, what do you think he should get his job back?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because you can't cuss people out at the job.
You do it all the time.
Basically.
You do.
I did it yesterday. I told
Fuck you, Louis.
You cussed Louis out just
at the
the
meeting,
night, Speedy.
At the meeting Wednesday night.
Yeah, Speedy, I heard.
Wait, Louis said,
But the problem was when I reached for my 2 Bud Lights, Johnny Mack had already took them.
That is true. I will drink on the job.
The lime Bud Light?
OG Poetess. Did I say OG Poetess or just Poetess?
Poetess.
Just Poetess.
I think that he should move on. I mean, he has a good opportunity now. He has his 15 minutes of fame. I heard he's getting a reality show. So I would definitely say...
What's it called? The Electric Slide?
Bitch Slide?
I would
2 beers and I'm out?
I would move on. I would move on.
Okay, Mr. Captain America, Lou Dix.
You know,
do you think he should get his job back?
Well, that I don't care about. But what I do want to point out, no. I'm saying no. As far as him getting his job back or not, I think he did that all just so he know he can get a reality show, whatever that part. But my point is this: once he pulled the flap and the chute went out, as a passenger, I wouldn't have got in trouble if I followed him because I'm supposed to follow directions. If he goes, I'm supposed to go.
Is that a
I think that would have been cool.
Where is he going?
I think it would have been cool if everybody had slid out.
What does
we
that
can't
have?
follow. We can't follow.
We got to start drug testing you.
We're having trouble following you.
No.
That had nothing to do.
Yes, it did. Because the question, we were talking about him, but you went and sent the question down if I thought he should get fired. But I had been trying to make the statement, because my hand was up forever, to say, I think that once he opened it up and slid down, we're supposed to follow.
Well, if you try to chastise me again, you could be following him down the chute.
I know, but what I'm saying is that
bitch, sit down.
We're supposed to follow what the flight attendants do. So in an emergency, we would follow him.
Lou Dix, it wasn't an emergency.
I know, but since he opened it, I should have been able to go out.
Okay, nigga. God. Jesus Christ.
The other thing was that
hold on. You got Claudia.
I'm sorry.
I am back, I think.
Yeah.
Only for a day.
I don't know. I'm on a waiver. But anyways,
Hey, did you know there's a marriage counseling building right down the street?
There's a bridal shop right underneath this building.
Just in case you know.
Y'all trying to torture me here.
So do you think that the JetBlue dude should get his job back?
Well, if he really was hit by a passenger, I think everything after that was like justified. If someone hit me at my job, my reaction should kind of be struck from the record.
I thought Foxx hit you. Oh, that's a different kind of hit.
No, he fucked you, actually. Hence this weekend in Sacramento.
It was the same pussy. So.
Shouts out the pubic hair.
But Speedy has bigger breasts.
He does. Yeah. But anyways, I feel like he should be allowed to come back, but I don't think he should come back because I think he clearly is not equipped to handle the stress on the job.
Okay, so should he or should he not?
He should be allowed to, but I don't think he should go back.
So call in 8772-106-106 and let us know. Johnny Mack, how do you feel?
What's the dude name, Lou Dix?
His name is Slater, Steven Slater.
So call in to the number, Speedy.
818.
Number.
88.
It's tattooed on you.
877-216-106-106.
Yeah, performance.
Almost gave up my number.
Yeah, performance anxiety.
You been smoking weed, Speedy?
We got a phone call. Oh, we already got us a phone call right now. We got the Big Show from North Cackalack.
Big Show.
What's up, Big Show?
Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Foxhole? What's going on?
He didn't show up.
Did you pay your big phone bill?
Okay.
We had the engineer had to go and hit the on button.
Okay, but don't worry about it. That's Foxhole. But here's my take on it. I think he should not be allowed to get his job back, and he should be brought up on criminal charges.
Wow.
Well, he is actually.
Because it's a federal offense for you to open that fucking door on the plane. Nigga, what is this? Buddy Holly Airlines?
Well, he's actually been, he pled not guilty to charges of reckless endangerment and criminal mischief, both felonies. And if convicted, he could face a maximum of 7 years in prison.
He should get that.
No.
And you know what else?
Here's why he should get that. What's going to stop the next cat or the next young lady, the flight attendant, from doing the same thing over and over again?
Cussing people out.
You just can't. No, opening the door and the slide and all that. He just been too extra. If the girl hit him with the overhead bin, you know what I'm saying? File charges on a young lady. Or say, young lady, got to get in your seat, put your seatbelt on. I can't have no physical confrontation with the fucking flight attendant. I can't get into that. But it's got to be rules and regulations and repercussions and consequences for your actions if you in this profession. I don't want to have a fucking fight with nobody on Spirit Airlines. Well, that's not that.
There's not enough overhead room. First of all, so that wouldn't happen.
And you can't bring your bags on Spirit Airlines. Your bags are on a whole nother flight.
Do you know that ever since this incident, he has picked up 191,000 fans on Facebook?
Idiots. 191,000 idiots.
No, that was Louis Dix.
I'm not gonna follow that type of person. I just can't do it. I follow shit for fun. You know what I'm saying? This guy was working First of all, where did he get the Bud Lights from?
They serve beer on the plane.
I know, but I'm saying it was all he had already calculated.
Oh, there was a cart.
He paid for it.
The beverage cart was there.
So he stole.
He stole.
So he stole two. He stole beers.
Well, come on.
He stole beers, lip gloss, makeup.
Use of the slide.
Lou Dix.
I know that was fun.
Well, I think that he. Shit. I think he's going to get in trouble, and I think he has 191 fans on Facebook. When he gets to thousand. Well, when he gets to prison, he's going to have about 7 intimate friends.
Who are also on Facebook.
He's going to have his face down in the book.
Knees up.
The reason why he's getting so much popularity is because it's what he represents more. So even though what he did was wrong, he represents the service worker that gets mistreated.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, and waiters.
No,
he does.
No,
he represents the frustrated service worker.
But Claudia, you take this job.
You fill out that
knowing that you got to deal with the public and interact with the people. You can't get frustrated. What happens when the cop gets frustrated? He can't take no more.
What happened to they stick plungers in black people's asses in New York?
And all
wow,
they do.
Where'd that come from?
But that's still wrong. That's still wrong.
I'm not saying what he's doing is right.
Yeah, for the plungee.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. It's two separate things. He represents to the fans, frustrated worker.
Yeah, but he represents the fans. You know what? We're gonna take a break right now.
Before we take
I want you to call into 8772-106-106. This is the Foxhole. We're in Sacramento, baby.
Yeah. Sac
Help me.
Do I say go
Campbell Soup?
Should I say go Kings? I don't really know how to do this. We're back. We're back here at the Foxhole, having a great time in the beautiful city of Sacramento, California.
Yes.
And Speedy, just for the record, Sacramento is the city. California is the state.
Oh, in America,
you had to tell him that, Johnny.
Last time he said he was in the state of Chicago.
He doesn't know much. And Speedy, we're in the United States.
But he knows all of California. Speedy,
yeah, all his vitamins are G, E, and D. That's all the vitamins he eats.
He knows where all the Houstons are.
All my big bitches.
We got
Hey, that don't make him stupid.
We gonna go to Lou Dix right now with the fabulous.
Hey, good day to all of our Foxhole listeners. I am Louis Dix, and here again to say thank you and welcome to BMW of North America as a new partner of the Foxhole family. Now, yes, my personal life has been off the chain. Yes, yes, it has. Yes,
you must have Googled that word.
Nah, shut up. Look, on the way up here, we came to Sacramento. I took the Pacific Coast Highway. Now, to us cool people, that's known as the one.
All right, now.
All right.
And now, with the beach to the right and the mountains on the left, the girls were blowing at me. Yeah, well, the girls were blowing him to me. Is that Louis Dix on the Foxhole?
Those were Billy Goats on the mountain.
Well, listen, I just want to thank BMW North America for making me a cooler Louis Dix from the Foxhole. And for you ladies, get at me, 549.
What? No, you can't do that.
God. What? Don't you have a girlfriend?
No, I got a BMW.
Oh, told me.
Girl. He don't have a girlfriend.
Crunch.
And also we want
He has a female sock puppet on his hand.
We also want to shout out Bud Light with superior drinkability, that just right taste, not too heavy, not too light, and unique ability to elevate good times while you're sliding down the slide of an
Both hands on the Bud.
Bud Light is fun, social, and the perfect beer for bringing people together. Bud Light's drinkability, that just right taste, not too heavy, not too light.
Hey, go great with
what
fish.
sets Bud Light apart from other light beers. We are here, and there's a kitchen right next to us. Somebody bring us some Bud Light.
Yeah, I got it.
Bitch, sit down. Oh, my bad. Wrong flight.
It's the sure sign of a good time, that just right taste of Bud Light.
I love Bud Light. We got to keep the Bud Light going.
Right, we all the way in Sac, and it's hot out here.
Johnny Mack, give me my Bud Light.
Bud Light Lime. All the beer is great, but the Bud Light Lime is fantastic.
You know what?
Because it's making you turn yellow.
I was watching the Raider game the other day when the Raiders beat the chicken shit Cowboys, and I had two. But I put my Bud Light in the freezer because I wanted it frozen, not frozen, but like a slushy kind of
slushy Bud.
Right. Like it's a slush Bud.
That's a great idea for the kids.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, it go great with fish.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We got a special guest
in the house.
We're gonna let Speedy. You know, he's really not a good friend of mine, but he's a good friend of Speedy's.
Speedy Stocks is my
because he could have been a great friend of mine. He was switched over to the.
Yeah, he didn't want to switch to that team. In the house, my man, 10 grand, as Johnny Mack would say it, Mr. Bobby Jackson, formerly Kings in the house. Sacramento Kings.
In the house.
Yes.
No, not just the Sacramento Kings. Name
How
them
many
all.
teams?
Sacramento
I don't think we
Kings,
got time.
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Harlem Globetrotters.
Let me give you the rundown. I'm going to give you my rundown.
Bad
You
news.
fuck it up, okay?
The St. John's Church League.
Right.
The Bad News Bears.
Number 22 on the court, but number 1 in your heart.
They can play for everybody.
Oh, shit. I don't even know if I want to be on this show with y'all.
Yes, you do.
Well, it's too late. It's too late. Where else?
You're a great
I'm scared
athlete.
to talk.
No, just name the teams you've been
Denver,
on.
my rookie year. Minnesota.
I don't remember the Denver
Sacramento.
team.
Well, Minnesota, how many times?
Once.
Okay, Denver once, Minnesota,
Sacramento.
Yay.
Memphis. New Orleans. Houston.
Houston.
Back to Sacramento.
Back to Sacramento. Now, wait a minute, John. At Denver, what number was he?
13.
No, I don't remember that one. Maybe another one.
It was
Maybe
a
another
Friday,
number.
too. wasn't it?
So he played with the Denver people?
The Denver
So
people.
you played in 13 years. You played on 7 teams, right?
Yes.
Wow. 2 teams a year.
How did that make you feel?
Shit,
Johnny
as long as I was
Mack.
getting no checks, I didn't care.
That's right.
true. That's a good point.
That's right.
And he likes flying.
Yeah.
And
A lot of freaking fly miles.
You ever get tired of the same city?
I don't drink.
Yeah, you knew every security at every airport. Like, hey, Bobby Jackson.
He knew that
We don't
airline
go
short.
through airports.
Oh shit!
Look at that shit.
Score.
Well, probably in Minnesota you probably did.
Yeah, I
'cause,
did. Yeah.
We know they didn't have nothing major. Lou Dixie got a question for you.
Hey, Bobby, welcome.
Wow. Here it comes, Bob.
No, seriously,
I know.
Bobby. I just wanted to know, you had a difficult time in your career going left. So did you? At what point? I mean, at what
Shouts out to Bob Cousy.
Yeah, man.
At what point did you
Correct that.
coach? Why didn't you work on that in the off season?
Wow.
Sorry, Bob.
Hey, Louis, he has to pack. He don't have to
He packs with his right hand.
I'm about to say because he was traded.
Really know the game, huh, Lou?
Yeah, well, I watched you, and I thought you really had potential. Then I went to the summer league game, and I was talking to some coaches because I've done some middle school coaching. They just said Bobby just won't go work on his left.
So that's the question, Bobby Jackson. Why you didn't work on the left? This is a legitimate question.
First
The
Foxhole
people on
question.
Twitter want to know this.
That's a fucked up question.
Because he's right-handed,
Yeah,
damn
I'm
it.
right-handed. Fuck it.
So
I'm not going left. That was my motto.
That's fair.
If I can score my right, I'm gonna score my right.
And you was a scorer in the NBA.
Yes, I was.
You was basically unstoppable, right? You was
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Until that 13th year.
On the right side.
Until I went to my left.
Bobby Jackson for 3.
So, Poetess, please.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you, we're actually in town to support your Bobby Jackson Foundation golf tournament. Can you tell us about that and what is the charity for?
Well, actually, I started the Bobby Jackson Foundation 7 years ago when my mom died of. Now it's time to get serious.
Respect.
We'll stop.
But I started because my mom got breast cancer, and she passed away 7 years ago from breast cancer. So that's why I started the foundation, and it's been going strong ever since. And every year I try to do something different, like this golf tournament, the bowling events that I do, and this is a big event for me. And I just try to give back to the kids. And my foundation is based around giving back to the kids. I form a Camp Kesem, which is an organization that send kids to camps whose parents is going through breast cancer or going through some form of cancer. Wow. So that's why I started to do it. So when I was affected with it, my parents, I just had to deal with it. So when these little kids get affected with it, we're trying to give them a way out, motivate them, speak mentors and speak different things into their lives so they don't have to worry about it and take their minds off that.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
That's a beautiful call.
So how can people donate outside of the golf tournament? Do you have a website or something?
Yes, you can go to the BobbyJacksonFoundation.org, and you can go to BJFCelebrityGolf.com if you want to donate and just be a part of all the events that I have going on coming up.
Along with the big All-Star Comedy Jam on Sunday, 2 shows. That show is sold out, the first show. You still get tickets for the second show. Very limited. And I got to get Poetess some tickets. But I'm saying...
Speedy, are you hosting that?
I was going to get to that.
I just wanted to
Where to pre-cum me. Wow.
Make it wet. Shouts out to lubrication.
And I'm happy to be here to support this. And hopefully we'll be able to do this every year to come and make just a complete weekend here in Sacramento. And I'm happy that the guys came because they're going to be there. Foxhole's going to be in the house.
What comedians are performing?
This weekend we have Kevin Hart is on the show.
Oh,
He's great.
right.
Tony
Hey,
Roberts
Hart.
is on the show.
Oh, he's great. He's great.
Yeah. Rob Stapleton.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Damon Williams. Coca Brown. Rodman. And Ron G. And there's two other comics that's also added on there. And I'm hosting, and I'm gonna make it.
You hosting with Ron Artest though?
Yes, with Ron. He's
Your
gonna go
man.
back. We're gonna give his medicine.
Yes, he is.
Ron Artest is a little different.
That's how you like him, huh?
He's a Laker.
You like different
He's a
guys.
Laker, but he's not really a
He a Lakers.
He's a Laker.
He's a
Laker.
Lakers. So
You're
he's
right.
about to come out
You're
and
right.
rep his
He's the head Laker
championship
right now.
song.
He got an album coming out. We'll talk about that later.
Ron.
Now, let's talk about your career. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you
Let's
had a
get back to the
fantastic-
funny.
Yeah, let's get back to the funny. You know what I'm saying?
13 years. That's the funny.
13.
How did you leave? I'm sorry.
How did I leave?
No. What team out of all 13 of those teams is the best team that you played for?
I didn't play for 13 teams.
Nigga, I saw you in Quebec playing. You tanned yourself like an Italian. You was playing over in the Italy League.
No.
I saw you and Anthony Mason in the St. John's Church League.
Johnny Mack.
Oh man, he going hard, baby.
877-2-106-106 the number you want to call in.
What was your
Talk to
favorite
my man, Bobby Jackson.
What was your favorite team?
Playing here.
Sacktown.
Bobby
Who
Jackson.
was on that team that year? That one y'all had a good team.
C-Web,
Oh, yeah.
Mike Bibby, Body Diva.
That's the year that Robert
That's the year
Ory.
y'all shitted
When
us. You know
Robert
that?
Ory just stuck you in the heart with the stake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When all Blotty had to do was grab that ball.
All the
It was
way
right
to
in
rebound.
Do you have nightmares about that? Did that fuck your head up late at night?
You know,
'Cause you coulda
brought
had
it
a
back,
ring.
It's fucking my head up now.
Wow.
Bobby Jackson.
Since you.
Now, I got to get this question in, Lou Diggs. I'm sorry. I know you got your hand up, and
For what?
you got to get some more deodorant underneath that.
Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead, Lou.
No, go ahead, Lou. Diggs. I was going to ask you about LeBron, but go ahead, Lou.
Well, I wanted to ask you, Bobby, you're a married man and your children. How long have you been married, and are your kids involved in sports, and do you enjoy being a father, et cetera, et cetera?
Wow.
Yes,
Tell us
I
about
do.
that.
I have 5 kids, 4 girls and 1 boy.
Trying to catch Speedy.
3 more to go.
I'm
PD has
done.
All
8.
with the same, all with the same woman?
No, 2 baby mamas.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Me and my
Lou
wife have 3, and I have 2 from a college.
Okay, and then
Frat party.
and what are they doing?
You did that all in one night.
Shout out to the Qs.
and how long have you been married?
5 years.
Oh, good for you.
5
Good
years.
for you.
But we've been together for 13.
So before you got married and you were gallivanting around the different teams around the league, what city had the best groupies? Where'd you get the most groupie
Oh,
love?
man.
Gotta be
I'm
Sacramento.
No.
my wife might be listening, so
No,
I'm
no,
just
she's
gonna,
not listening.
I'm just going
Don't nobody listen.
Nah,
No, before you got
Somebody
married.
listen to Foxhole.
she has XM. She don't have Sirius.
And we're talking to Reverend Bobby Jackson.
What city? Come on.
What cities?
listeners wanna
Shit. L.A., Miami.
Miami is where I
New
heard it
York.
goes down.
Chicago.
Followed the Kings?
Where'd you have the most
Shit,
pregnancy
it didn't matter.
scares?
Oh, yeah.
It
basketball.
didn't matter, man.
Let
If
me-
you bounce the ball, you can
Right.
look like Tyrone Hill or Sam
Hysterical.
Cassell. Shit.
What-
They
whoa,
was there.
whoa.
Those are my friends.
Are you saying they're not attractive? Are you saying Tyrone Hill look a little alienish?
I'm sorry. I'm going to say
Older
yes.
Polynese. Do you think they're attractive?
Take me to
I
your
mean-
leader
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
in a very monster type of way. OP is my
Okay.
none of us.
So it didn't really
Hard on
matter.
the
It didn't matter what your looks, what you look like.
You know what's crazy is that Kevin Johnson is the mayor of Sacramento.
Yeah.
I mean, how you feel about that? Do you have aspirations to being the
Nah,
mayor?
I don't
No
fuck with
political?
politics.
I guess that'll do it right there. I don't fuck with politics.
I don't.
They're going to save that one.
You
Now,
don't?
you still follow the NBA, right?
I follow the NBA. Love the NBA. I work for the Kings. I'm in. I'm
sorry to hear that.
in management now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How
You
do
in
you-
charge of the nachos?
how do you feel
Can we
about?
get real cheese?
How do you
instead
feel
of the
about?
orange cheese?
Fuck. No nachos over here. I work in the concession stand. You want a drink?
You need some more cheese on your nachos.
Bobby Jackson,
I said
it's a
no
legitimate question.
jalapenos.
The LeBron James move has shook up the NBA, and it's the most talked about situation. And LeBron tweeted and said that he's taking mental notes and he's gonna get everybody back. And Charles Barkley said it was a punk move for him to have a 1-hour special and to be dancing. Now, how do you feel about LeBron James leaving Cleveland and dancing on the stage and some cool
Watch your
eyes?
mouth, boy.
I think he had a right to leave. That's what free agency is for. Do I like the way how he handled it and how he went about it? No. He should have just, because for me, when you do something like that, you think you're bigger than the game. You think you you larger than life.
Right.
So doing that 1 hour special, keeping people on hold, you know, that's the only thing I don't disagree.
He didn't talk to the owner.
He didn't talk to nobody. So
even
that's
though
his own thing.
He gave the money to the boys' club, though.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay.
He gave it to the Boys and Girls Club. But who has a 1 hour special to announce where you're going? Just sign the damn paper. That's
Keep
my
it moving.
thing.
Wow.
Keep it moving.
He has enough money if he really wanted to. If it was that important to him, he could have wrote that check himself.
Yeah. 2.4 million.
It wasn't that much money.
2.5 million for him.
Tax write
Poetess has a question.
I was going to ask you, I heard something about the NBA, a couple of NBA games going over to Europe.
Yes.
How do you feel about that, and what is that all about?
I love it. I think, you know,
and why are we going over there?
Because
I think it's just branching out and making the NBA bigger than what it is now. You know, I think we done tapped into every resource that we have here in the States. So I think the other way to go, the other route to go is to go overseas and to put teams over there and to have professional teams over there. So I think that's a great idea, and they're trying to make the NBA bigger than what any other.
And a lot of players come from Europe.
These are American teams. So
well, can I say something? But they're world champions. How are you a world champion if you ain't including the world?
You mean the Lakers? World champion Lakers.
Right. Back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
It everywhere.
It wasn't the world champion Kings, I'll tell you that.
No, never.
Wow.
But aren't there international basketball teams already, though? Don't a lot of players from the United States go over and play on international teams?
A lot of washed up NBA
a lot of washed up guys.
Yeah.
Not washed up. I would say guys that
Stephon Marbury is washed up. He's over there. Josh Childress wasn't shit.
Wait a minute.
He went over there.
Kobe's daddy was over there.
Joe Jellybean Bryant was washed up. He had played in Philly for a while. He was washed up.
But check this out. Some guys make more money over there than they do playing the NBA.
Not the stars. If you number 13, if you Adam Morrison, bingo, then you can go over there and get a little chunk of change.
Yeah.
But Kobe ain't gonna go over there and make no extra money.
Why would Kobe want to go over there?
That's what I'm saying.
Hell no, I ain't going.
Why you didn't go, Bobby Jackson?
Because I didn't need to go.
Because you had enough money.
Exactly.
And he's in charge of the nacho.
You need some more nacho.
And I own a nacho stand here.
That's right.
No jalapenos.
Do you miss the NBA?
Yeah, of course I miss it.
You still play like pickup games?
I play pickup about maybe once or twice a week.
Play with B. Russ and Mark Jackson.
We got a big basketball game on Sunday.
I heard. I'm playing.
Yeah, it's going down.
You playing, Speedy?
I'm playing. I got at least 1 week of eligibility left in me.
Speedy, they're looking for a power forward, not a powder forward.
Lou Dix.
Hey, Bobby.
Wow.
You like he on first name basis with you, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Well, no,
that's his mustache talking.
What I want to know is a lot of athletes, once they retire, and you retired last year, how's the transition going for you? And is there certain things you actually had to actively do to make sure you didn't fall by, anything stupid?
That's a great question. Number one, I started planning what I wanted to do about 5 years ago before I retired. Before I decided to retire.
Your knees was going bad.
What's that?
Your knee was going bad.
Only the left one.
Nothing's wrong with my knees.
Only the left one.
I'm healthy. I walked away with the game on my own. And
That's right.
I didn't let them push me out. For me, I just thought it was time for me to do something else. And I'm wanting to get in management on the management side, and so I'm doing that now. Okay. And I want to become a GM or president of basketball operation one day. Is it a lot of hard work? Yeah. You got to work.
Don't they need a GM in Portland? They need a GM in Portland.
In Portland, man.
Why
Clippers need
one. You went everywhere.
Everybody, but I like
Nike
it
store
here.
is right down the street.
This is where I want to be, so that's why I decided to stay here and work on my management skills here in Sacramento. This is where my family lives.
I'm from here. I'm from Richmond, California, so I used to come down there all the time.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh,
I
okay.
had a couple of friends over in Sac State.
So you should love the Kings.
Nah, really.
Would you like the Warriors?
No.
He only like one person. What's her name, Johnny Mack?
Kobe Bryant.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I had a little fling out here. I had a little broad named Rhonda Tucker.
And what did she have?
Nigga, she had the best pussy.
Wow.
Let me tell you how good it was.
Johnny Mack, we are in a Masonic temple.
Yes.
Yes, but Johnny Mack has.
This ain't the Audubon Theater.
We are in a
Poet just got a
place of worship.
Wow. I'll tell you about that, the great pussy after the show.
Oh, my God.
I don't want to, there's thieves in the temple, so I don't want
Shouts out to Prince.
I just wanted to kind of piggyback off of what Lewis said. Do you find that a lot of players, once they do retire from the game, that they do get kind of displaced and depressed and go through a change?
I kind of actually I was talking to Tyreek Evans the other day, and I was telling him about don't be one of these guys because he's on his second year. He won Rookie of the Year last year.
Who's that?
Tyreek.
Stay focused, boy.
He ain't gonna make it.
Oh my God.
I don't like his game.
But if Bobby
he don't have a,
Let him finish his comment.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
See,
he don't have a jump shot.
Laker fan.
Hey, you heard?
Hysterical.
No, but anyway, I was telling Tyreek, make sure you have something. I asked him, what do you want to do once the ball stop rolling? He was like, I don't know. I ain't thought about that.
Didn't he just get into a car chase with the cops?
No, he was racing on the freeway.
Cops?
Oh, okay.
No, the cops
was racing.
The cops was chasing him, but he pulled over. But he was racing. Him and his buddy was racing for some money.
You didn't call him early enough.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you at with my nacho cheese, boy?
Bobby.
Y'all want some nachos?
Bobby.
Yes. Yeah. So with the conversation that I had with Tyreek was make sure you know what you want to do once you're done playing because you never know what's going to happen after that ball stops running. In actuality, a lot of guys once they get done playing, they end up being broke after 5
Sean
years.
Kemp. Are you talking about Sean Kemp?
They end up being broke after 5 years. They don't know what they want to do, and I was just telling them, hey, know what you want to do.
Are you talking about J.R. Ryder?
Because once it stops rolling, you got to take advantage of every opportunity that you have right now. Because once this stops, they're gonna look at you like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Same thing in entertainment.
That's really how it is. And I just let them know, like, be on top of your game. Make sure you are your enterprise. You are your business. Tyreek Evans is how far you gonna go. So I just
he gonna go to NASCAR racing. That's what he gonna do. We got a quick phone call for you, Bobby Jackson from Minnesota. We got my man Glenn from Minnesota. What up, Glenn?
What up, fellas? I'm going to let you know also I'm a proud veteran who listens to y'all all the time.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Now, Bobby, I like you, but you kind of broke my heart. I live in Minnesota, but I'm a Cali native. So I was rooting for y'all when y'all was at that great season, but you broke my heart when you beat LA. But, I just want to say Minnesota still loves you. But all them Laker haters, kiss a dick.
Yeah, J Mac, you the dick.
Well, it'll be a championship dick. You won't be
back to back.
You don't want to be no third. Somebody came in third place eating dicks. That's kind of embarrassing. So he said you broke his heart. That was gay right there. He gonna tell us to eat a dick, but like you left me and I was hurt and I was bruised.
So you saying he burned his Bobby Jackson pajamas?
Yeah, I had a pair of those.
Why did you leave Minnesota? What? I mean,
traded. No, I didn't get traded. I left as a free agent.
Yeah, you left as a free agent.
I did the 1 hour special.
Yeah,
hysterical. Y'all had a squad that year. Oh man.
No, I left because
Did Spreewell was still on you?
What?
Spreewell. Did he ever try to steal on you?
Hell no.
Whatever happened to him?
He
selling rims.
He was stealing.
No, he actually ended up
selling rims.
He's broke now.
What?
Yeah.
I heard he was selling artichokes.
Bobby Jackson with
That's crazy. He made a lot of money, man. He up in Milwaukee. They foreclosed on all his houses. I
love Bobby Jackson.
We can make a show out of that.
He turned down $21 million.
He sure did.
Turned down that 3
Said
years,
he couldn't
couldn't feed his kids.
Do you think a lot of these guys, their egos is getting in the way of their success?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Egos, so let go of my ego.
Anything, when you make a lot of money, it's all about egos being driven.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I was one of those guys. When you make money, you feel like nobody can tell you shit.
Speedy.
Even when you make a living.
This is my nacho empire.
We got another phone call. I'm going to get in trouble with this phone call already because he's from Ohio. Corey. What's up, Corey?
What's up, y'all? What's
What's going on?
Hey, welcome to the Foxhole.
I just wanted to say I listen to the show all the time, man. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious.
Thank you.
But what I wanted to, appreciate it. Yeah, what I wanted to say to Bobby was, I remember that time that him and Tracy had got into that little scuffle. And I just wanted to know, was that just some basketball shit, or you really don't like that nigga? Because I don't like him either.
Nah, it was just some basketball shit. He tried to pump me. And,
who was that?
Tracy McGrady.
Oh, what?
I got in a fight with Tracy.
Whoa, hold on.
I remember that.
Whoa, you got into a
fight,
a fist fight.
Well, we didn't. We missed.
Slap box.
Yeah. He threw the ball and hit me in my face. I was like,
So his aim was
I think you wanted to say that.
You scratching back?
Where my nacho?
I walked up to him and
hold on, let's talk about that part.
He hit him in the face with a ball.
So you got the Spalding.
I got the Spalding. Like, I was looking up
Got
and
the
he
Jerry
just threw the
West
ball in my face.
So what happened? That you got hit with the ball. He said, "Hey, nigga," did he bust you in the face with it?
No, he just turned around and threw it, hit me in the face with the ball. Then he did like this.
Like he didn't throw
Threw his arms up.
Did he hit you with the what's up?
Gave you the Michael Jackson arms?
I'm the last
What's up?
motherfucker to do that too.
So what did you do after he bust you in the face and he said, "What's up"?
You
got traded to the Kings. That's what happened.
It was with the Kings.
Wow.
It was with the Kings. We started rolling and wrashing on the damn ground.
Oh, so you did,
Yeah, we did.
Did you bite him?
You
Nah,
did.
You never rolled to your left, did you?
Nah.
Don't hit me in my face.
You didn't bite him? I mean, because Earl Watson's wife bites him. So we can get into that later. We're going to take a quick break and come right back into a subject we can all sink our teeth into.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Earl Watson and his wife, Jennifer, who used to be on My Wife and Kids.
Yeah.
How she, bit him a couple of times over the little cell phone.
Slapped him up.
Get down.
Shouts out to Molars.
Bobby Jackson going to stay here because he's
gonna
going to
stay.
weigh in on all
Yeah, he
this.
gonna weigh
He's
in.
going to weigh in. So we're going to take a quick
ever
break
been
He ain't got
and
nowhere to
come
go.
right back at the Foxhole Live in Sacramento, baby.
Bobby Jackson in there.
Yeah, we back now.
We back live. Foxhole,
We're live.
Sacramento, baby, the state capital of
Sac-town.
California. We here with Bobby Jackson, one of the Sacramento Kings who
don't throw no
retired.
ball at me.
He retired after he got busted in the face by Tracy McGrady.
It's on YouTube. Go there.
It's
if
on
you need
YouTube.
To.
I want everybody go on YouTube, look up Bobby Jackson bust in the face.
By Tracy McGrady.
You're so wrong. Y'all are so wrong.
Yo, right now we
Should have went to your left.
We gotta go to.
He'd have missed you if you went to your left.
That's the blind side.
Luke Dix, what you got there,
Hey,
Luke Dix?
what's up? Hello to all of our Foxhole listeners. I'm Louis Dix, and here again to say thank you and welcome to BMW of North America
That's right.
as a new partner to the Foxhole family. My life has been off the chain.
No, it hasn't.
Impossible.
Is off the chain still good to say?
Yes.
For you,
For you,
yes.
yeah.
It's expected of you.
Off the bicycle chain.
I had a great ride up here, man. I took the Pacific Coast Highway, and so you people were cool. I guess y'all call that the one, I was told. But I had the beach on one side, the mountains on the other, and the girls were blowing at me and just telling me they loved me. And I think I believed them.
You think?
You
Thank
can't
you.
sleep while you're driving.
But
That's
here's the
not
difference. The girls was blowing at you. If I was in a BMW, they'd be blowing me.
Oh, that's not. No, we're not going to have. You know what? Your BMW is not meant for that nasty stuff. You can take her home to do that.
It's
in your
not
BMW.
nasty.
Have leather seats.
I had a handy wipe. It was not nasty.
Thank you, B.
BMW is a sexy vehicle, though.
It is nice.
Yes, it is.
OG Porters, what you got for us?
We got to send a big shout out to Bud Light.
Yeah.
Big shout out
Bud
to them
Light.
with
Bud
superior
Hey, it
drinkability,
goes
that
great with
just right
fish.
taste, not too heavy, not too light. It is hot today in Sacramento.
It is.
Perfect for a Bud Light
Beautiful.
lime.
Lime.
Lime, yeah, let's do the lime.
And to elevate good times with, of course, my Foxhole family.
And Bobby
Bud Light
Jackson.
is fun, social, and the perfect beer for bringing people together. Bud Light's drinkability, that just right taste, not too heavy, not too light, is what sets Bud Light apart from the other light beers. It's
Yes.
a sure time.
A sure
Hey,
thing.
Bobby,
It's a
you
sure thing to have a sure time
Yeah.
and great fun with great friends.
It's
Yeah,
the
what is-
sure sign of a good time when you're chilling with the Foxhole in the very sunny Sacramento with a nice cold Bud.
What is
It
the
is
sure
beautiful.
time
In
mean?
the capital, we have
Yeah.
buds in
What's
the capital.
what's your
right?
favorite?
I like the Bud Light Lime, and in fact, I seen Stephen Colbert drink it on
Oh,
his
that's
show
right.
a couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
on
It's
the
very
Thomas
good.
Center.
Yeah, Claudia, what's
You
your
must get a
favorite?
big check for
I
that.
cook with Bud Light.
Yeah.
She likes her Bud
I
Light
saute my
unmarried.
shrimp, yes.
Well, you should have cooked for your ex-husband.
I didn't
Whoa.
cook for I should have put cyanide in it.
Shouts out to
All right, well,
microwave.
here we go.
Here we go, y'all.
We got another. We go. Bobby
stay
Jackson,
here.
we want you to
Bobby
stay here
Jack.
with us, man. You're fantastic. You're very funny, man.
And you can take a hit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well,
you can't
he's
fight.
used to getting cut, so.
Yeah.
And he's a great wrestler.
Speaking of,
I heard of keeping your eye on your ball, but goddamn, I didn't know about keeping the face on your ball.
You let me go. You let me go. You let me
speaking
go.
of, I'll start to say NWA players, NBA players.
You let me go.
Earl Watson and his actress wife got into it. They made the news this week.
Who's his wife?
What happened?
His actress is Jennifer Freeman. You know, the real pretty girl on My Wife and Kids.
Right.
The
Nobody
sharp
pretty
teeth,
on
the one
that
with the
show.
sharp teeth.
Wow.
She is pretty. She is
The one
pretty.
with the
She's
sharp
not pretty.
teeth.
She is pretty.
She's not
Go
pretty.
ahead, Paul.
Well, according, I was reading on EUR Web that veteran NBA player Earl Watson has filed a divorce from his wife, Jennifer Freeman, claiming
Bounce.
the actress attacked him in a late night rage when her phone went off at 11 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Her phone went off at 11
Johnny Mack
o'clock.
called her.
yeah.
He reached for the phone, and they said that she allegedly bit him on his chest until he bleeding.
Whose phone was it?
Hers. It was her phone.
Okay, you got bit.
She got a suspicious text message, and he decided to check her phone. Watson, who played with the Indiana Pacers last season, claims his wife was furious that he took the phone, and he and reacted by hitting him forcefully twice in the face with her right open hand.
Oh, Bobby Jackson, that's you. Face in the right.
Tracy McGrady style.
Hey, Bobby.
Watson claims that she then grabbed his right wrist and bit him, breaking the skin, leaving teeth marks and drawing blood.
And he dropped the phone.
He didn't get one in?
What was her last name?
I mean, not that you're supposed to hit.
What was her last name? Piranha?
You know who must have been calling? That was Tiger.
Oh my God!
No, she's black.
Well, she supposedly had also picked up an iron, and before she could throw it at him, he took it out of her hand.
my
So it was a really,
God.
big fight.
Behind
And then
a
I
phone
think
call?
Claudia has an update on that.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine knows her, and supposedly he withdrew his petition for divorce, and they're trying to work through it because
For what?
Because I heard it
being
stemmed
bit.
from some normal marriage disagreement. You know, it just got blown out of proportion.
What? So she didn't bite him?
I think she bit him, but I think he had soft skin.
Wow.
It depends on where you bite
It's
him.
his own fault.
She wasn't biting the ever-loving thing. You know?
How was that his fault?
Huh?
How was that his fault?
He had delicate skin.
Well, who was calling her at 11 o'clock
Yeah,
at
exactly.
night?
He probably paying for the phone bill.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's a former NBA player.
No,
she's an
that ain't no
actress.
damn assumption. He is paying for the phone bill.
That's goddamn right.
Anybody paying for that damn phone? If I'm paying for my wife's phone bill, I'll be able to pick that bitch up
Easy there.
and look at that motherfucker
No, you
anytime
can't
I
take a
want.
punch.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well,
That's-
Here's the thing. So
now, Lou Dix, I'm gonna go straight to the marriage. The one
He's
that
been married along.
the one that failed at happiness. I'm gonna go straight to Lou Dix.
He has the most experience.
Lou Dix, what do you think about the wife attacking the husband and biting him or whatever case might have been over a cell phone call?
Well,
how do you feel about that?
Well, the one thing you realize, everybody knows there's history. So there was history before that. I mean, he knows what's going on in his home. Your gut tells you what's going on if she's doing something. So he knows that. So what happened was you just have to man up at one point and say, I want to find out. And that was the I want to find out moment, and she wasn't prepared to let him know that because she didn't have her ducks
She didn't man up?
Interesting.
So she was like, no, you can't watch until I let him know that, that she's ready to find a number.
So do you think they were cheating?
Now, Speedy, how do you feel about that, Speedy?
That was hilarious.
How do you feel about the attack over the alleged cell phone call?
Well, I'm just happy he didn't hit her. And I think most guys need a reason to hit a woman. I'm glad he didn't do that. He was the bigger man, and now he's
he was the
filing.
only man.
Well, he was the bigger man. And if my woman's phone and we married, buzz, fall off the table, I'm answering that. That's how it's going to go down.
Cool.
And I'm going to go, Johnny Mack, how can I help you?
Like, this nigga is crazy.
How can I help you, John?
Well, you know, with the law in California says I have a right not to be assaulted. So if a woman is kicking and biting me and scratching me and chasing me with trying to hit me with an iron, I got to do something.
Don't hit.
I got to. What do you want me to do?
Leave her property alone.
Apparently shaking and apparently holding her is not going to happen. But we get into that later. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. Yvette Wilson, as seen on TV.
Thank you, sir.
How do you feel about the whole attack and the phone call and the biting the nigga in the chest and biting him on the wrist and punching him with a basketball? How do you feel about all that?
That's another show.
I'm sorry.
I do believe that it escalated, but privacy is privacy. I know you're saying married, you're together, but to take somebody's cell phone. Hold on, let me just say this. You want me to? He picked up her phone. How many people?
He bought the phone.
You don't know that, Speedy. That's alleged right now.
She works.
But I'm saying it's her phone. What? He can pick up his own phone. Obviously, she bit him because he wouldn't give it back. Sometimes, you don't want nobody touching your stuff, and maybe that was just one of those occasions and it went too far.
You don't know that, Speedy.
So you condoning that the woman should attack the man with the iron and the whole get down?
Your phone, and you hiding something.
Well, you know what? Maybe she is, but the point was it was hers and it wasn't his to pick up.
But when you married, that goes out the window.
Does it really?
Yeah.
He's married.
It's okay to pick up your cell phone.
Pick up my phone. There's a lock on that motherfucker.
But you know there's a way around that, Bobby Jack. I'll tell you about it later.
Just in respecting a relationship, you don't want it done to you. Don't do it to somebody else. It
Oh,
could have
it's-
been elevated the other way.
It's going to happen. In marriage,
That's
it
why he got
happens.
bit. He wouldn't
hold on.
stop.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
TDP, how do you feel about the whole?
I want to know, was it a BlackBerry or an iPhone?
Because iPhones is,
That's all I want to know.
trying to take my apps.
OG Porter, I
I believe in respecting privacy.
But you're married.
So even if you're married, I still think that you should have your still individuality.
Yes.
So okay, if that's the case, so can we have individual bank accounts?
Yes, we can.
Yes, definitely. I would.
That's what got me. I should have had an individual.
I would definitely have mine, his, and ours.
Yes, and I'm only going to put so much in.
877-210-610 is the number to call in to. The woman that was married for 3 months. What do you feel?
Hysterical. Well, I don't. Well, Claudia, how do you feel? Speedy,
I'm sorry.
I was going to go to
my
Links
weekend.
again.
I'm big on privacy as well, but I also, if there's a suspicion, I understand like looking into it if you have a lot of reason, but I don't think that's something you should just do right off the cuff. So, maybe who knows what their history was. But I don't think she should have attacked him. I really don't.
Thank you,
But again,
Claudia.
we do not know what led up to that.
It's wrong for a man or a woman to attack his husband or wife. You gotta, if something's going on in my house, I'm not cool with it. I think that as adults, we can somehow handle the situation when it don't have to get violent. Because when it get violent, then they call the man in the blue suit. When the man in the blue suit comes, I really got to leave the goddamn house.
Book him, Dano.
For checking the phone, I don't think she should have bit him. I have a reason to bust a cat, but I don't think she did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What'd you have a reason for?
We'll talk about it later.
I agree, Claudia, sometimes.
I have another situation that, privacy, the privacy thing. Because apparently they had privacy. That's why she was doing whatever she was doing, allegedly, to get the phone call.
Right.
So I don't think we should have that in a, I thought it was a marriage.
It could have been her auntie. You don't know who was calling.
If it was an auntie, nigga, you would have gave him the phone. If my auntie,
she didn't
called,
get a chance to know. He took the phone. She didn't get to see who it was.
Well, from the information that we have here, it is kind of suspicious.
Thank you.
That
and like Claudia said earlier, there's things that might have happened to build up to this point where I don't really trust her. Something's going on. Why does this motherfucker keep calling this time of night? Who is this keep calling? Because we know when it's somebody calling. I got a broad in my house. If I met a girl in my fucking house and her cell phone go off 6 times in a row and she don't answer it, I know it's the dude that she stay with. I know that's who it is.
Well, it happened to Louis Dix. He knows all about it.
Yes.
I just think you need to be. I mean, the people know when someone's doing what they're doing. And you just have to man up or woman up and say, I know what you're doing. What are we going to do about this? So, and the bottom line, some people just don't pay attention to it and keep it going.
You
so
didn't.
Took you 16 years. No, I knew for a year that she was seeing the dude.
Wow.
And I just sat on it because I wanted my family to stay together.
Was he cute?
He called
I've never
you.
seen him.
Well, we
got to bring nachos.
We got a phone call.
Who got my nachos?
We got a phone call from one of our greatest callers and greatest listeners, great friend of mine from the NY City, my man 10 Grand Iceberg. What up? Iceberg. Now we're going to get some education right here.
Go ahead.
Yo, man, let me tell you something, man. Let my motherfucking wife get a phone call at 11 o'clock at night, and I reach for the phone and she bite me. I'm going to choke her ass out of that goddamn bed, man.
Don't do that.
Yo, fam, you want to know what that shit was all about? She thought his ass was at training camp, and he came home early, and that was the jump-off calling, nigga.
Oh.
Okay, well, makes sense.
Okay.
She thought he was in summer lead or something. That nigga paying all the bills in there. I'm a truck driver. You let me come home and that phone ring at some fucked up time of night.
Excuse me, what time is fucked up time?
It's right after 12. Motherfucking time.
Anything after 9 o'clock ain't a girlfriend, nigga. That's that nigga seeing if you home, because Johnny getting ready to come through. Jody, nigga.
Iceberg. Louis Dix, I want to ask you a question, Iceberg. How long have you been married?
Yeah, I've been married since 7 years, but I've been with her for 19.
Sound like yesterday.
Okay, Iceberg, you know what's going on. You know your wife, so you know if something's not right. Your gut tells you, right?
Yo, you know what, Lou? These women out here is dirty, dog. A woman is the best. Yo, she's way better than we could ever be.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm
There's
not
some
going with
shiesty ass
this.
dudes out there.
Yeah, but
Drive
here's
safe,
what's crazy.
Iceberg.
Guys, if
Thanks for the
your
phone call, Iceberg, man.
Yeah,
Keep calling in.
If
Man,
it's your
love.
fault, Johnny Mack, and you know you don't have a wife, But if it was your phone and it went off at 11 or 10 or whatever the case may be, is she okay with you to take your phone and look at it?
But here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived with a couple of bros back in the day. Because they, I wasn't on my feet. I wasn't on my feet yet, Speedy. I had to live with a couple of bros.
You hadn't met Foxx yet.
I hadn't met Foxx yet.
Pre-Foxx.
Yeah, it's pre-Foxx.
Because Dean Hardison did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, my thing wasn't when it should be. So, I was living with the bro, whatever case may be. But I was a guy, I didn't have nothing to hide. So if my phone rang and it was Claudia on the other end, I can answer that phone. Because I let that.
Took it. If
she would have no reason to take it. If my phone ring, you can answer my fucking phone right now. I have no reason whatsoever to hide anything. So because she fought this cat over the phone, this had to be something. It wasn't your auntie. It wasn't your mother. It wasn't
Tracy McGrady.
It wasn't Damon Wayans said the show got picked back up. It wasn't none of that.
That ain't
it
wasn't who?
It wasn't Tracy. Damon Wayans said the show got picked back up. So, it's none of that. It had to be on some suspicious type shit.
Well, wait a minute.
I need a married man to answer that because Johnny Mack.
Yeah, call in 877-210-6106.
Or let Mr. Jackson.
I'm just speculating, Bobby Jackson.
We make a pretty big assumption too. We don't know what other history. They may be arguing over petty things all the time, and that could be the straw that broke the camel's back.
You know what? You know why they say the straw that broke the camel's back? Because he's already have a heavy load on his back. Right. It wasn't just one straw. He got a load. So this nigga been dealing with all the fucking phone calls and whatever she been doing when he out playing, for different teams or whatever.
Somebody saying stuff.
You know what I'm saying? And somebody saying. Now I'm gonna ask Bobby Jackson. But before I ask you, which team is this Bobby Jackson on? I don't know. Is this Bobby Jackson from the Clippers, or is this Bobby Jackson from the Kings, or is this Bobby Jackson from Minnesota? Which Bobby Jackson are you gonna speak?
Pre-ball hit face. Which?
No, he always been ball.
No, he had a high top fade like a young.
The ball.
Listen to Bobby Jackson
like
right
a young
now.
cupcake.
Okay, right
Bobby
now.
Jackson right now. I never had any hair, so
yeah, he always been bald.
Never, always been bald. Yeah. I wasn't blessed like you.
Yeah, my shit is luxurious, but keep going.
But I mean, once you get married, I think all that stuff goes out the window.
Yeah.
What stuff? The privacy stuff? Okay.
That privacy goes out the window, and I think at the end of the day, that, if my wife, when I come in the house, my wife want to pick up my phone, go right ahead. I don't have nothing to hide.
Right.
There you go.
But where is the bat phone where the hoes call you on?
Oh, shit. Look at her right here.
You leave that in the glove compartment.
That's on his left side.
See, that's the thing about the bat phone. Niggas don't bring the bat phone home, so there you go.
Exactly.
Hide that in the nacho sauce.
So that's a list.
You just pull the phone out of your calf muscle. I don't know if that's your real phone or your back phone.
Hey, don't bring the bitch in the house. That's the key.
That's a lesson to her.
That's a lesson to her. Right. But she probably doing it
wrong.
The wrong way. She got one phone, and she's got multiple niggas calling her phone.
Right.
Wait.
That's what she messed up at.
Are you telling me people have two phones? You pay 2 phone bills?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
He made millions of dollars. He played professional basketball.
But
Mr. Dix.
Where's your phone bill come to?
But think how much you save on the divorce.
They don't come to the house.
Stays in the trunk.
If you got an accountant, your accountant pay your bill.
Wait, are you saying allegedly, or you have a bat phone?
Not Chris Tucker's accountant.
Back in my Minnesota days, I moved on to Sacramento.
Timberwolves or the Ghost?
I've got caught with a bat phone.
Wow.
By your wife?
By my wife.
Okay, so
what'd you say?
Share the story with us, Bobby Jackson.
I was hiding it in the trunk of my car,
and it went off.
The wife heard it.
Seen the shit, and it was over. I couldn't even say shit. She called everybody back in the damn phone and everything.
Wow, I like your wife.
What's your name?
You go through. I mean, as a player, you go through those. You go through those issues. Right. You have those issues.
A basketball player or as a pimp player?
A player.
I've always had a bad phone.
You always had a bad phone?
Yes, I still do.
You still do?
Mm-hmm.
So now.
Shout out to my honey.
Now I still think what would happen. I don't think that she should attack him.
No.
I think it's 100% wrong for any man to hit a woman, but it's wrong for the woman to hit a man.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because that brings violence only brings more violence. You know
but brothers, please don't hit no one. Please don't.
I'm the girl from TLC burning down houses. You never know what can happen.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Lorena Bobbitt, I'm just saying.
It is wrong for a female. I have to say, a lot of women believe that, it's a double standard. And, I can hit you, but you're not supposed to hit me. But I feel, because I have brothers, if you hit my brother and he's a grown man and you a grown enough woman to hit him, then if you get choked out, So be it.
No, you cannot put your hands.
Don't put your hands on a woman.
That's why you're not supposed. Don't give what you can't take.
What I'm saying is, don't put your hands on nobody. Women don't hit the man.
Exactly.
Men definitely don't.
877-210-6106.
Here's the reason why men don't hit women.
Why?
This is why men should never ever hit a woman.
Why?
Because they're gonna press charges and you're gonna be in the fucking jail.
With
That's
other men.
That's rule number one. And Speedy, you know, when you go to this mandatory college with an offense against a woman, that's your ass, literally. Some nigga named Blowjob Bubba is gonna be your cellmate.
That was my sister you hit, boy.
Bring the jelly.
Oh, nigga, you gonna love this phone call.
Russell just tried to call.
ATL.
Who is this?
I don't know if it's a man, woman, girl, or boy. His name just Low.
Low on the phone. What's up, Low?
ATL. What's up, Low?
Turn your radio down.
Turn your radio down, Low.
Radio down.
Low. Low going once. Low is off the phone.
Hey,
all
man,
right,
turn
Low.
your phone. Radio down.
No, Low didn't get it.
Now, did you?
His IQ was low.
Bobby, is this your first actual marriage? Were you married before or no?
I've never been married. This is my first marriage.
How's it going? Cool.
It's good, man. You have your ups and downs. That's what marriage is about. You know, I think, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, you got to fight through those battles if you want your marriage. You know, there's been plenty of times where I've been like, fuck this shit, I want to get out of here. And there's been plenty of days when she be like, fuck this shit, I want to get out of here. That's just how it is.
Wow.
But you got to stick it in. And
especially on the day you retire. She's like, fuck this.
I'm out of here.
Hey,
you gonna let him just hit you in the face with the ball.
It's easy to keep her.
I'm trying to get on NBA Real Wives. You just fucked it up.
Nah, hell no.
So, listen, Bobby, it's been fun. Can you call Doug Christie for us? You want to talk
Wow.
I can call him. I got his number.
I'm just messing
What do you
with
think?
you.
Are you
Fuck
referring
you
to their
up, too.
relationship? Like, you
She go everywhere with him.
Yeah, the wife
Everywhere.
she be
Like literally
What do
everywhere.
you think about? You know, there's been a lot of talk about their relationship. What do you think about their relationship? She goes everywhere.
You know what? We're going to get into their relationship on another show. But right now, we got another phone call from New York.
And
we
wow.
got
Who's on
my
the phone?
man Jay from New York. What's up, Jay?
Yo, what up, man?
What's up, Z?
Hey.
Yo, I got one thing to say. If I'm paying for the bill, I can answer the phone. If I'm not, whoever she wants to call her could call her. But if they call at that wrong time, then I'm going to question that call.
Not
Stop
really,
trying to sound
Jay.
so hard, man. Get out of here.
Jay,
Jay from New
Trying to
York.
sound so hard. That's just what it is.
Jay, but not really. If you're paying for the phone for your wife or your girlfriend or the
that's
girl
his
on the
phone.
side, that's her phone.
No, it's not.
That's her phone.
That's your wife and that's her phone.
Whoever it is, they're not calling. Jay, they're not calling you. They're calling for her.
If it's my wife and they calling past a certain time, yeah, I'm going to either question the call or I'm going to answer the phone if I'm paying for the bill.
I like that.
Okay,
I don't really want to roll with that, Jay.
I got
What happens
don't
to
have
just
to
saying
roll
who
with
is
it.
that?
That's just my rule.
I like that.
Now,
That's right,
I
Jay.
have to admit, now, here's the thing. A thing happened to me in my marriage one morning.
A whole lot of times.
No. Let me tell you what happened. One morning.
You heard some moaning in the room and you wasn't there.
Hey, bring me some orange juice, boy.
You want some nachos?
Oh, yeah, boy.
No, one morning, we were laying in bed, my wife and I, and it was about 5:30 in the morning, and the phone rang, and I answered it. And dude says, Alicia there. I'm like, who's this? Alicia there. And I was like, no, who's this? It says such that. I said, well, what do you want? And he said, well, she said she'd give me a ride to the airport.
Woo!
So I'm like, what? Yo, and then she looked at me. I was like, yo, Holmes, first of all, Holmes, she's not getting up giving you no damn ride to no airport, all right? First of all, are you well, I'm a
Yes,
friend of
she
hers.
is.
I don't care. Listen, are you married? I said, are you married? He said, no, I'm going to get engaged. Well, how would you feel if I called your wife while you in bed and say, come get me? I mean, she's not leaving her family. Something happened to her, so she can drive you somewhere. You better get one of your boys. And I hung up. And then she looked at me, who is
That's
that?
right, girl.
And she went on and picked him up.
Lewis, move your car.
No, she see your keys. No, she didn't. I went and picked them up.
That was funny.
Yo,
Bud Light Joker. I don't know how he got it in.
Yeah, he got it in.
Whatever happened to who's on the phone? Just asking instead of
Well,
just trying
it goes
to...
past that because you go, who's on the phone? And they go, anyway. And you go, anyway.
Well,
Yeah, the anyway is not cool.
Well, why are we already just jumping to the bad shit? It's got to be, you know, you get, Yvette, you can answer your phone. It's all good. It's got to
Right.
be those days. I'm not going to be a man with so many insecurities that every time
You are.
my wife phone rings, I'm like, oh shit, who's that? Who's that?
Thank you, Johnny Mack.
I mean, what? Right. And if it's going that bad, but I don't even trust a fucking phone call, it's a great time to get up and go back to the club and find another motherfucking wife. Now we got a phone call.
Who in the hell is Pizza Hut?
Want some nachos?
We got another one of our great phone callers, a great friend of mine, my man 10 Grand from Alabama. Now Bobby Jackson wants you to listen to this because you about to get Bobby Jackson. You about to get educated. You about to get educated right now because this guy right here got science. My man, don't let the name fool you. It's my man 10 Grand. Low life. What's up, Low Leezy?
Hey, Low life.
First off, man, you ain't got to be a basketball player to have a backbone. Nigga, I'm a truck driver, and I got a backbone. You know what I'm talking about?
Nigga, that's a CB radio. breaker.
But look here, man. I think the real question should be is do he still want her to suck his dick after this bitch done bit blood out of it?
He has a point.
And today's sermon will be
by Low Life.
Low life, sometimes you...
So Low Life, do you think it's cool for the man to answer the woman's phone, or
whether he bought it or not?
No trust in it? I've been married for 6 years. I used to have a championship belt for domestic violence, you know what I'm saying? And if the motherfucking phone rings at night, you know what I'm saying? I'm a reach for it, Pimp. You know what I'm saying? If it's past 7 o'clock, I'm a reach for it. You know what I'm saying? And if you
past
stop
7
me,
o'clock, the Jeopardy is still on.
We just start a fight.
Well,
you know what? Can I just say something? I think we're being a little unreasonable. We're all adults, and we all have friendships amongst this table. Like we've talked on the phone, Ludic. Johnny Mack, we've definitely spoke on the phone.
I was naked.
You were naked, and you were jerking off, and I could hear you. But still, we have had conversations.
You had no lotion.
I thought it was only me he did that shit.
But I'm saying we're all adults, and
That's the
you know,
sound.
when you're on this world 30-some years like myself, and 40, 50 years for the rest of the table, you've had male or female friends. So you have had friends of the opposite sex, and that does not mean that you're doing something wrong.
Yes, it do.
I've spoken to all of you
when
men.
you married, yes, it do.
No,
I was married and had late night conversations.
3
with all
months.
of you.
Ain't no time to get nothing in.
Yeah, but what you didn't know was after you hung up, your dude called us.
Claudia has
Thank you
a
for
point.
sending him homeless.
Claudia has a point. Speedy, I've known you 15, 20 years.
20 years.
And nothing's happening.
If you called me,
But how many
you've
good
been my
years?
friend. Okay, well, 8. But listen, and I mean, just like T or anybody call me, if Lewis could know, Lewis
That's
can't.
different.
But I'm saying if you call me at 11, I mean, you in our business too. If we're talking about something, it's okay.
I think this is what we're forgetting is that we missing that pre-stuff. There was some stuff going on that led to that one.
Clearly.
He said that phone's been ringing for
she
about
was
5
whack.
days after 11 o'clock, same time. He said, you know what? Find out who the fuck this
Well,
is.
first of all, since we are,
I would've put him on
we all
speaker.
adults. 11 o'clock is not late.
Right.
It is
not
if
late.
Only in jail.
But in a marriage, no, tell the truth. In a marriage, once y'all come home, that's it. Ain't no leaving the house.
No, I'm not saying that, but 11 o'clock is late?
In a marriage, yes, it is.
In a family, it is.
In a marriage, it is.
You know what?
You
And
got
that's
wife,
why.
married, kids. I mean, it's...
Hold on.
Yeah, when you
11
come home, it's
o'clock?
it, right?
Yeah.
11 o'clock?
Hold on, Vic. When you come home, it's it. Ain't no, I'm finna go pick the homie up.
I'm just talking about a phone call. I'm just talking about a phone call.
But in a marriage, that's late.
female
What
friends.
marriages
You
do
don't
you
have
guys have?
female
No.
homegirls.
You can't leave after 11 o'clock?
No, it's not leave, but what happens is if you're in the home and you've
We'll
had
get to
dinner
that
at 7 and then you're putting the kids down at 8, 9,
Your
then when the
phone
phone
rings.
rings
You are not
after
the
11,
Waltons.
the phone rings after 11, it's usually an
It
important
better be a
phone call or
motherfucking
something.
family
'cause-
member. That's what it better be.
family members.
It better be a
Nobody
family
calling to hang
member.
out.
I understand that, but the limitations. Now I understand why people like Johnny Mack won't get married because the word "settle" and "down" ain't good.
No,
You
it's
get
not.
married.
It's not a
But
limitation.
You said
No, you're
what
taking
is
it the wrong way. It's an acknowledgement that our home is settling down for the evening, and then when someone outside is calling, it's for an outside reason. It's not for an inside
She
reason.
left you because you were boring. Louis.
Yo,
Home is
Well, you
selling
can call
down.
whatever
Go
you
ahead,
want.
Johnny.
thanks for the call, Low Life. It
Fish tank?
sparked a whole new thing. We got another phone call from Jacksonville. We got my man Dre on the line. What's up, Dre?
What's up, Dre?
What's up, man?
What's going
What's up,
on,
what's up,
man?
man?
Hey.
I feel like somebody said earlier, once you get married, the privacy is basically out the door. You know, two people, when they get married, those two people become one. That's just basically the same as if you join the military. You can't say I'm going to join the military and I'm going to still do what I want to do. You got to do what them people tell you to do or they're going to kick your ass out the military. So I feel like once you get married, the privacy, that's out the door. If I was married and my wife's phone ring at 10, 11, it's 7 o'clock, it don't matter what time it is. If I don't know that person, then it's going to be some funny looks that's going to be going on.
Well, let me get your wife's phone number. Let me put you to the test right now, Dre. Let me put you to the test and start calling about 2:30 with Montana Fitchburn porn playing in the background.
Thanks for the phone call.
I mean, I just feel like it got to be a certain level of respect. You know,
Right.
if I'm married, my wife gonna know all of my female friends. Now, if it's a female that called my phone and she don't know them, then I'm gonna expect her to be like, okay, who is that? Then you know, vice versa. If I know that my wife been friends with a couple of dudes for years, then, you know, if I know Jim and he called, I'm gonna be like, oh, that Jim, okay, you know, do your thing.
I respect that. Great phone call, Dre, from Jacksonville.
Yes.
Go Jaguars. Go home.
What the hell?
That's a great phone call. Claudia?
Thank you for the phone call.
Just to piggyback off that, you know, we joke around a lot and stuff, but I will say, in a relationship, when I'm in a relationship, I definitely do try to, like, introduce my man to my male friends so they know who's who. Yeah. And I have no problem, if my phone does ring late, to volunteer the information and say, hey, that was such and such, he calling about whatever, you know, so we keep it calm. Because, you know, there is a certain time where it will be a little uncomfortable, and you don't want that in your house. So why not just be forthcoming, and then it also makes him, I can trust her. She's going to tell me when a dude calls and who it is and what it's about.
I mean, it may be opportunity. What makes you think the phone call is inappropriate? Maybe it's like, hey, Claudia, what's going on?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Can we pick up when we left off? Go ahead, Bobby Jackson.
His mic.
Your mic's not on, so we talk about that later.
Oh, all right.
We got another phone call. No, go ahead. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, finish. I'm just hear you.
I said, well, you could tell she had something to hide from the way it jumped off.
Right.
Like,
just the
way if you pick up a phone and you got a bite, throw an iron, and you call motherfucker, something, you hiding something.
Right.
From the jump.
Right.
You know,
and then like Claudia said before we got on the air, like, it's a certain time in a relationship. Say, you know what, nigga, this is not good for me. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go back and play for the Indiana Pacers.
Hilarious.
Maybe join a team that Bobby Jackson left. Who knows? I'm going to go to one of these teams, and because it's not worth it. Whenever there's violence in the home, do they have any children? Do these people have any children?
Yeah, they have a baby.
What?
Yeah, they
They have a 10-month-old.
Oh my God!
And they just had a beautiful wedding. And from what I heard before this, they had a really a nice relationship. I haven't heard anything negative.
Didn't
about
nobody
them.
call?
I'm just gonna jump. I'm just gonna jump a broom, nigga. Then if we get a divorce, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? So we got another phone call from Alabama. You know, with a banjo on money. We got G Money. What's going on,
Is that
G
what this
Money?
is about? G Money.
Hey, what's real? What's real? I don't like that banjo shit, but real talk.
Don't worry about my life, punk. Go ahead, G Money.
And fuck the Lakers too, but
there you go.
hey, real talk though. I don't care who bought the phone. I bought it. Her mama bought it. Or she bought it. My wife, if the phone ring like that, it's on. Yeah, I'm answering the phone. That's real talk.
But
all
why?
All that getting up, going out the room, you're gonna be going out the room with a foot in your ass. Cause I'm.
No, don't say that, man.
She don't make enough money. That's why you can put it down.
No, but I have a question for G Money. Why?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Why? Because when you're married, you become one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can tell when something sneaky going on because she doesn't answer my phone. You know, jump off on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm caught red-handed. So, you know, I know the game. That's the drill. That's the drill.
Right. So why we got to go straight to the violence? Do you not trust your wife? Do you not have an understanding that she may have people calling? Do we automatically assume because of the phone call at 11:30 that you got to go straight to the violence that she's cheating?
No, that's what I'm saying. Once she get defensive about me reaching for the phone, I know it's a problem. But if I reach for the phone and she don't do nothing or say nothing, I might just hand her the phone.
Right. Okay. I respect that.
She gave herself away.
G Money, are you light-skinned? Are you light-skinned?
No, you're dark-skinned.
No, I'm not dark.
I'm just saying because you took the name G Money. G Money was light-skinned supreme.
You have been stabbed in the hand.
I got the dreads and the gold. They call me G Money because I got like mouthful of gold.
Well, why don't you grow up and take that out? How old are you, man?
Hey, he's a friend of mine. I like G Money.
Well, you too old to be walking around with gold in your mouth and
answering somebody else's phone.
How you know, Lucas? Maybe his pacifier busted in his mouth and now he's probably asleep.
Hey, real talk. I can't take it out, man. It's permanent. This ain't nothing that Master P pull in, pull out.
Your breath smell all the time. Okay.
Hey, G Money, thanks for the phone call. Please
Appreciate
feel
it.
free to call Foxhole anytime. You know, we're gonna take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to talk about a very touchy subject. Dr. Lauren, I can't say her last name.
Dr.
Laura Schlessinger.
Very good.
That's what I said?
Right.
Dr. Laura Schlessinger. On her radio show, she used the word nigga 17 times.
N-word.
I'm sorry, 11 times in a row. So we're going to come back and discuss that. Was she wrong or was she right? Should she have been taken off the air? Or should we just leave her alone with it? You know what I'm saying? Because apparently everybody in America is just calling us niggas. Some Asian dudes about to call us niggas over here in Sacramento. You know?
N-word.
I almost got ugly up in here. Speedy had to stop me. So we're going to come back to that topic. Bobby Jackson, want you to stick around because you ain't got no team to play for. It's Friday and you ain't got shit to do.
And you got to hide your phone.
All-Star Comedy Jam,
Foxhole, Series 106, XM 149. Be right back. Perfect song. Yeah, she said she's got a friend. We're going to go to Lou Dix and talk about his brand new, shiny
BMW North America. Thank you so much for being a partner with the Foxhole family. I am just so cool with my BMW. It's actually a 5 Series. And Ice Cube tried to up me, and he said it was a 7 Series.
Hybrid.
Well, Fox has a 7 Series.
Hybrid.
Okay, Speedy, thank you. I have a 5 Series.
This is a nice car.
Which is nice.
Right.
And my windows have like track. They can let me know what's going on. They're sensitive. I'm in love with the car. The cushion, and they got my seats. My seats go up and come back. You know, they adjust to your knees. Custom seats, and I never had that. Morning, I got to reach down and lead it. No, I haven't felt any heat.
Air conditioned and heated, right?
Oh, I haven't pushed the heating button. I got to look at it.
It warms your booty up.
I don't need my booty warmed up. But BMW, thank you so much
a lot of jokes
for being cool. I know.
A lot of jokes.
Look me up, ladies. I'm in my BMW, and I am
with a warm butt.
Yeah, with a warm butt. Thank you.
All right.
Buns of fire. Yo, we gotta, let my man Bobby Jackson speak.
5 kids.
He said he gotta get out of here. He gotta go work some people out.
He's been the most unfamous best guest.
That nigga's famous.
I'm just kidding, B. I'm just kidding.
No, the other two B2K niggas were the unfamous.
That's true too. I've had a lot of fun with you.
Who was the other two?
I don't know. It was two. Remember the group B2K? Well, Amarion didn't show up. The other two niggas, I'm like, nigga.
2K.
Yeah, 2K.
Just a K.
Yeah, I'm like, who are you? I didn't ever see you sing. But anyway, Bobby Jackson, man, we love having you here.
Yeah. Good sport.
Now give us the information about your foundation and the comedy festival that's going on in behalf of you. We want to thank you for bringing us out here to hold it down and talk about your foundation one more time briefly, and then and about your basketballs. I mean, the comedy situation.
The hell?
The comedy.
Yeah, what the hell?
Easy.
The comedy.
It's BobbyJacksonFoundation.com. Golf tournaments on Monday at 11 o'clock. Shotguns at 11. Registrations 9. Breakfast at 9. At Catabadera Golf Course. The Foxhole Comedy Show is on Sunday.
Yes.
You guys will pub that. But my golf tournament is for, Camp Cassim, kids at risk that's going through a lot of trauma with their parents, going through cancer. So that's what my cause is for.
Right.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks
I got
for
to take care of my kids.
Yes.
Watch out for that phone call late night.
Hide that bad phone better, man.
I don't have a bad phone. I don't have a bad phone no more.
And Bobby Jackson, you said I can stop by. You said I can come by. Because you're not from Richmond, California. You said I can stop by because your wife is an excellent cook and give you some greens and macaroni and cheese, some real southern food. I need that, Bobby Jackson. Some black eyed peas. I need that.
You can't stop by my house, though. I don't even know you like that.
Well, you will. I'm gonna be at your house with a blowtorch. I'm gonna get in. But we are friends.
I heard that all the time.
Yo, and once again, we want to remind you guys, Sunday the 15th is a big comedy show, and you can buy the tickets, which some of that is going toward the foundation.
Some of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You should have said all of that.
Let's go with all of that for right now. Yes. All of that is going toward the foundation. It's the All-Star Comedy Jam. You can go to allstarcomedyjam.com and get you some tickets. It's going to be off the chain. Your boy Speedy is going to be in the house. Everybody going to be there. It's going to be off the chain. Johnny Mack, do you?
One more question to you, Bobby. Do you have a softball team?
I play softball.
You play. We need you to get a softball team. Cause the Foxhole, we have a softball team. We play against Brian Russell and Mark Jackson and Reggie Miller, and their tear ons was incredible. Yeah. They're way better athletes than you are. So I think that you should get
our team.
We may win.
And what sports did you play?
I was number one in Madden. PlayStation.
No, I said, what sports have you played?
Oh, badminton. I was an all league.
You
in
look
badminton.
like a badminton.
You know
bitch.
what I'm saying? My chess game is unbelievable. And
Johnny
I have
Mack with the Negro State. You ain't heard about
He majored in dominoes.
And I did major in dominoes. I have my own ping pong paddle, nigga. So if you want to get down, don't worry about the risk.
I don't play ping pong.
You don't play basketball no more either. Once again,
he said that's a bitch ass sport.
He said that.
Ping pong.
He did.
That is a bitch sport.
I will call Tracy McGrady right now. I know you don't play wrestling.
You don't play dodgeball.
Shouts out to the figure four leg lock.
Give good face.
Once again, man,
Thank you, man.
Bobby Jackson,
Bobby
man.
Jackson.
We love you, brother. We love you.
Yeah.
Minnesota's finest.
Thank you.
And don't forget, like I said, this Sunday, Kevin Hart is on that show. Tony Roberts,
Hilarious.
Rob Stapleton, Coca
man.
Brown, Damon Williams, Ron G, Rodman, Speedy. It's off the chain.
There's only a
Smokey
few
from New
tickets
York.
left, so hurry up and
Hurry up
get
and get 'em.
yours.
Come down here at the Masonic Temple. That's this Sunday, 2 shows, 5 and 8:30. Get at us. It's gonna be. We here now. I don't know if you can actually come up here, but we here.
Where's the after party? Is there after party that night?
Yeah.
It's at Bobby Jackson's
Dream.
crib. Bobby Jackson's
Right in
crib.
front of his house. He said it's at
Is
the
that Dream?
gate.
At Dream. Okay, so come,
And the whole
come meet us Sunday.
Foxhole will be there in the house, so you can meet them. You can meet Claudia's fine.
Thank you.
Poetess
what
titties
about
will
the-
be out.
Very fine.
wow.
As seen on TV's titties will be out.
Wow.
TDP will have on 5 shirts.
Will what TDP have?
Johnny Mack will look like a girl.
TDP don't have a shirt with
And
his
Louis
back out.
Dix, it is what it is.
Actually, all the women on here are fine. I want to give it up to you,
Oh, yeah.
three
Thank
lovely
you.
ladies.
Thank
You
you.
niggas, fuck you.
Bobby Jackson in the building.
An Apollo legend. An Apollo legend.
Now, we're going to just jump right into this very,
Please
very
do.
touchy, angry subject.
Red button issue.
We're going to go right to Poetess.
What is it?
You know.
Well, famous radio talk show host Dr. Laura
My girl.
Schlessinger has issued an apology for saying the N-word like 11 times during an on-air conversation she had with a caller.
Uh-huh.
And so, in fact, we have the clip. Let's play the clip and check it out.
You know what, Foxhole? Let's play the clip.
Let's check it out.
Get it, God bless.
Push play.
I'm black and he's white. We've been around some of his friends and family members who start make racist comments as if I'm not there or if I'm not black. And my husband ignores those comments, and it hurts my feelings. And he just acts like he
Well, can you give me an example of a racist comment? Because sometimes people are hypersensitive. So tell me give me 2 good examples of racist comments.
Okay, last night, good example. We had a neighbor come over, and this neighbor, every time he comes over, it's always a black comment. It's, oh, well, how do you black people like doing this, and do black people really like doing that? And for a long time, I would ignore it. But last night, I got to the point
I don't think that's racist.
Look, the stereotype.
I don't think that's racist. No, I think that, no. I think that's, well, listen, without giving much thought, a lot of blacks voted for Obama simply because he was half black. Didn't matter what he was going to do in office. It was a black thing. You got to know that. That's not a surprise. Not everything that somebody says. We had friends over the other day. Got about 35 people here. The guys who were going to start playing basketball. I was going to go out and play basketball. My bodyguard and my dear friend is a black man. And I said, white men can't jump. I want you on my team. That was racist? That was funny.
How about the N-word, though? The N-word's been thrown around.
Black guys use it all the time. Turn on HBO, listen to a black comic, and all you hear is nigger, nigger, nigger. I don't get it. If anybody without enough melanin says it, it's a horrible thing. But when black people say it, it's affectionate. It's very confusing. Dolores Schlessinger talking to Jade. What did you think about during the break, by the way?
I was a little caught back by the N-word that you spewed out, I have to be honest with you. But my point is race relations.
Oh, then I guess you don't watch HBO or listen to any black comedians.
But that doesn't make it right. I mean, race is a big
My
thing.
dear, the point I am trying to make...
To another level that's unacceptable.
Yeah, we got a black man as president, and we have more complaining about racism than ever. I mean, I think that's hilarious.
But I think, honestly, because there's more white people afraid of a black man taking over the nation.
They're afraid.
They want to be honest about it.
Dear, they voted him in. Only 12% of the population's black. Whites voted him in.
It was the younger generation that did it. It wasn't the older white people who did it.
Oh, okay. All right. Chip on your shoulder. I can't do much about that. Yeah, I think you have too much sensitivity and not enough sense of humor. Well, it depends how it's said.
Is it okay to say that word? Is it ever okay to say that word?
It depends how it's said. Black guys talking to each other seem to think it's okay.
But you're not black. They're not black.
Oh, I see. So a word is restricted to race. Got it. Can't do much about that.
I can't believe someone like you is on the radio spewing out the nigger word, and I hope everybody
I didn't spew out the nigger word.
Nigger.
Right. I said that's what you hear.
Heard it.
Yes, they did.
I hope everybody heard it. So
they did, and I'll say it again. Nigger is what you hear on HB. Why don't you let me finish a sentence?
Okay.
Don't take things out of context. Don't double NAACP me. Leave them in context.
Means, and I know it came from a white person, and I know the white person made it bad.
Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Well.
Now,
I have a question.
Me too.
If she said a thing about Barack that a lot of black people voted for him just because he was black, does that mean all this time a lot of white people just voted for a white president just because they were white?
Yes.
She didn't address it the same way, though.
They voted for a white president because they didn't have no choice.
Yeah, you didn't want McCain and Sarah Palin in the motherfucking office. Now, Claudia, how do you feel about the whole speech we just heard, the little spiel we just heard, and her loose use of the fucking word?
You guys know my mother's white, my father's black, so a lot of times I'm on the fence about things, but I definitely live my life as a black woman. I'm actually more offended that she chose to group all black people into this big this big group, that we're too ignorant enough to discern who we want to vote for president. We only chose Barack because he was black, and if we did, fuck her.
Exactly.
That's our decision. But I don't like what she said about us in that manner. She does have a point about saying we do use the N-word, we do throw it around a lot, but it just really sounded bad coming from her. It really bothered me.
Okay, Lou Diggs, how do you feel about that?
I've been listening to Dr. Laura for over 17 years.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I listen to her avidly. I'm an avid listener to Dr. Laura.
Why do you like her?
I think she's clear. I think she always tells the truth, and I believe in a lot of things she says about family structure. And I think in listening to that clip, I think she was actually true and right. And the woman was hostile because she's trying to dig out of her problem with her husband and all of that. Yeah, I think she had a good point because, I mean, black comedians do use it. I don't use it. I don't curse. Black comedians use it too much. I mean, too much.
Okay, Poetess, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about her
Would
use?
it be bad to say I don't give a shit about what she says?
I respect that.
I mean, because I'm kind of torn because a lot of stuff I'm not easily offended by. I don't care what those people think about us, to be honest. That's my opinion.
Because they hiring us. Speedy, how do you feel about that?
I must
if
say,
you can get your head out of the menu, maybe you can comment.
I must say I'm kind of torn on this one. I've been hearing this story since last night. And as a black comedian, it's deep. I must say I'm going to stop saying the word nigga.
What? Because of Dr. Laura?
Really, I don't know. Not because of her. I think what she did do, and this is like the 5th time that someone has used that example that black comedians use the word. How come I can't say it?
Because you ain't black.
Yeah, along with that, but also too, I just think, I've gotten to a point in my life, 8 kids, I have 4 sons. I don't think I want them using the word nigga.
How many girls?
There's times that I'm with y'all. I'm with you, Johnny Mack, and you say it when we're just just in regular conversation, and sometimes I cringe. What? So yeah, I do, and I just feel
that's a hunger pain.
Hilarious. I feel that if you're gonna blame it on black comedians and you're gonna say this is the reason why you should be able to use it, but I'm gonna stop. I'm just saying me. I'm not saying other comics. I'm gonna stop using it.
Okay.
And I won't use it no more ever again.
So every time you use it, can I get $5?
You get $5.
All right, you heard that.
TDP.
Speedy, what is the governor of California?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, Nate.
Okay. Pay Portis her $5.
Give me my $5.
Yvette Wilson, as seen on TV. How do you feel about that?
It's sad to me when something is drawn to your attention, like Speedy said, every time I hear it, I cringe because she stated that black comedians say something. There's things that
she said comedians, rappers, and black people said among themselves.
Right, but
she didn't just say comedians.
There's things that Jewish people say to each other that I would never say to them.
Right.
It's just certain things, and I think that in this society that we pretend that there's no racism and there's no tension, that people need to remember the human element of everybody. This shit is getting ridiculous, and it's time. It's 2010, people. There's going to be words. There's going to be stuff. But if we hold certain things, we can only give a word the weight that you allow it to have on you.
Here.
So,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just kind of disgusted.
Are you gonna start
with
crying?
everything?
So
later.
Yeah, you like you about to get emotionally. TDP, how do you feel about this hunky of a woman saying nigger, and I say it again, nigger.
5 more.
I think she pronounced it very well, clearly, distinctively. She used all the letters, so I agree with it. It don't bother me when she said it. It was comical to me.
Well, here's my take.
Johnny Mack.
Here's my take on it. First of all, the lady that called in didn't sound very black at all.
But she was.
You know what I'm saying?
No, she was white.
No, she's black.
What does that mean? Sound black?
Nigga, it's just a certain way that we talk. It's just a certain way that black people talk. You can tell a black person on the phone 9 times out of 10 by the way he talk.
Because no babies is crying in the background.
But here's my take on it. I think, like Dr. Laura said, they use the black people use it all the time amongst themselves. But here's the thing: it's amongst ourselves. I think this is what I think. For all you celebrity white folks who want to go around and use the word at random, you can do that. But I think you should say it in the company of niggas. I think you should go down to North Richmond, California, Oakland, or in Harlem, and say, "How you niggas doing?" Since you think it's so cool and it's just a word that has no meaning, why don't you feel free? Dog the Bounty Hunter, Michael Richardson, I think, what's his name? Michael Richards or Richardson, whatever his name. I think all you guys, since it doesn't mean anything to you, you think we should be above that, you should go down where there's some black folks. Don't say it in Iowa where it's only 2. Don't say it in Sacramento where it's 3. I think you should go down to where there's black folks at. And just say, how you niggas doing? I want that young lady to go down to Compton or Watts or South Central and say, nigger. That's what I think should happen. And let's see what the fuck. Not that I'm advocating violence. I'm not saying the violence is the way of anything.
Let's just see how far we come with the word.
Let's just see how far we have come. It's easy for you to be in your fucking Beverly Hills home, and when maybe your maid is black, and you can say nigger because they ain't gonna do shit because that's their job. Because she need her check. I think you should just go around with black folks, such as myself, who got 2.5 strikes and the next pitch is a curve. I think you need to go down to where my family lives at and just say how you niggas are doing. And let's see how far we have come in 2010. Because I get offended. I'm going to just be honest about me. Get a number, Speedy.
8772-106-106 is the number. We want to know how you feel in America.
I'm going to tell you about me. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I haven't came as far as the rest of you guys. I get offended when I hear other races saying the N-word, and I step to you.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? We was at this this event. It was a red carpet event, and I was walking out with this black guy, with this white guy, like 3 black guys and this white boy. And the white boy said, "Yo, nigga, we gonna go to the after party, yo, nigga." So I hit him like 4 times when he said it. So I said, "Yo, my man, that word is very offensive. I don't like you using that word." And then the black dude said, "Nah, it's cool, nigga. He with me." I said, "I don't give a fuck who he's with. I'm gonna whoop you, him, and the other 3 niggas. Don't use that word in my." Now you can use it over there in Chinatown. You can use it over in Old Sacramento. That's cool. But
Old
don't
Sacramento?
you got an Old Sacramento. That's part of Sacramento.
Okay.
Don't use it in front of Johnny Mack. I am offended because people died for that word. People would die. My uncle was hung because they said he eyeballed a white woman. People have died so we can enjoy our freedom.
That's not funny.
Well, Lou Dix, how you feel?
Well, the only I'm having a problem with that, Johnny, because the simple fact is that, Johnny Mack, is that a lot of young black people will walk amongst white people by them and use it out loud. Now, what are they supposed to do? They're cringing too. It's like if you're talking to a one-on-one person, it's different. But when you're in a group and I see young black guys walk around using the N-word, you said you step to the white guy. Why don't we step to the young black guy? There's a time and place to use it.
He's right.
I'm not saying wrong, but I'm saying
Don't give me a perfect answer.
Volcano.
Don't give me a perfect answer for an imperfect world. I don't give a fuck how they feel about it. You are not going to use that word in front of me.
But why don't you stop the young blacks who use it in front of white people?
Because I'm using it too with the young blacks.
You use it in front of white people. You use it in front of white people. That's not fair, Johnny Mack.
Calm down, nigga. We got another phone call. We got my man JD from Oakland, from Oaktown. What's up, JD?
357.
What's going on, fellas, man? I'm really loving the show. You know I get down, so this is good. But I think the nigga comment belongs in the world of niggas and niggas only.
Amen.
We have died for that word. It's our word. We use it lovingly. But we, as black people, got to understand that everybody copying us from fashion and music to everything. So
speak on it.
you're going to get white cats, you're going to get Asian cats calling each other's nigga because it's now the thing to do.
That's true.
Well, why don't we give them something else to do? Since we're so good at it. Since we're so good at it.
They don't want to take the other stuff we do, but we got to understand and know that we trendsetters, and then if we don't want it being used, then we keep it to ourselves. I play basketball, so we on the court, we nigga this, nigga that. But then as soon as the white man look at us, you know, we kind of think a little bit different about how the word is to be used. Right. But for the chick who said it on the thing and talk about the president and all this other shit, she showed her ignorance because she got to realize we only make up 12% of the population. But if they had done a populist vote, we wouldn't have a brother in the White House. It was far more white people voted for Palin and the old dude than brothers voted for him. You know what I'm saying? So we got paid on electoral college. You know, we won a few little blue states, but all them white folks in the red states still outnumbered us. But we won the states that we needed to win to get the brother in.
Hey,
thank you for the phone call.
Great phone call, JD. I respect that. I can respect that. We got another phone call from Richmond, Virginia, not California. Richmond, Virginia. Patricia, what's going on?
Hello. First of all, I got real confused when I first heard that. Whatever, I want to call her a bitch. I don't know if she can call me a nigger. I can call her a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to piggyback on what the last caller was saying that you know we need to probably really accept the fact that it's okay for us. It's a term of endearment for us. It belongs to us. Everything we do is copied by other races, specifically white races. So let them copy shit, but that belongs to us. They can copy our clothes. They can copy our style. They can try to be cool. They can try to listen to our music, whatever. But the nigga belongs to us. Now, sure, it's a term of endearment. It's like he said, it's a time and a place to say it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's not for everybody. So if it's not for everybody, it's not to be said in certain arenas. I work in a very professional environment. I don't say nigga at work, but if I'm at home, I have the ability to walk between two worlds. I can walk and I can sip champagne with surgeons, and I can go and smoke a blunt on 14th Street. It's no different, but when I'm on 14th Street, I might say, yo, nigga, what's up? But I'm not going to say that when I'm having tea or dinner and steak with my clientele. I'm not going to do that. So it belongs to us. And for her to out there like that, I mean, like, who is this bitch?
You know what?
Okay, Patricia, thanks for the phone call.
Yeah, you know what? And first of all, she's not a B, like you say. Dr. Laura is a very credible person. You might dislike or disagree with what she says, but you just gave an example that was ridiculous, okay? I can smoke blunts, and then I can do this, and I work in the office, and I drink tea. That's putting too much of your business in the street.
What Lou Dix,
that's the problem.
What she's saying is that in the public eye, she's one way, but when she go home, she's entirely different.
No, maybe not. She might think she is.
Why she can't drink champagne with the homies and smoke blunts with the lawyers?
Because she's not a flight attendant. She can't drink on her job.
I apologize.
But you know what was funny about that, Claudia? You said the same thing before we got on the air. You said some things just belong to us. Now, can you elaborate on that? Go
Only
back
half
to what
of her
you
can elaborate.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, I'm not ignorant, and I do think that eventually in time, the older we get, the more we should probably try to phase that out of our vocabulary.
It's out of mind.
We should try to phase it out. But the bigger problem to me is why do so many white people want and fight for that right to say the word?
Yeah.
Why do they feel so left out when, well, why can't we say it if you can? How about nobody wants to or aspires to use the word? You know what I mean? Like, that's a way to go. I feel like, when they say stuff like that, it seems like they feel mad that they're left out of the nigga party, and they want to be able to say
You started saying it, and I like that point. Why do you want to say it so bad?
Why do you want to say it so bad?
Why do you want to say it so bad? I ain't never came to your face and say, hey, cracker, how you doing today?
Yes, you have, Johnny Mack.
Yeah,
I've seen you do that.
I did choke.
You made the white boy cringe when you said
it. Jesus Christ.
You say honky all the time.
He said it so fluently.
In correction to that caller, Obama did win the popular vote.
He did win the
more than 5 million, more than that. So
okay, that's a whole nother show.
I know.
Our last phone call of the day from Florida. We got my man Eric from Florida. What up, Eric?
Represent Eric.
Hey, what's going on, stars? I'm a first-time caller. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I just want to make a comment is, the word nigga, I agree with her. We do say it too much, but there is a time and a place for it.
That's right.
Now, the thing that really got me pissed off is when she made a comment that, ever since Barack Obama became president, the race thing just went skyrocket. I think that's highly bullshit because if you really sit back and think about it, the only race that came out and acted really crazy when Barack Obama got voted for president was white people. And how many times the white people said nigga over and over again, and we sat back as black people and let them keep on saying the word nigga, but we say the word nigga, and all of a sudden it's too bad for us to say nigga.
Well, yeah.
Now, you understand that? Because the other day, I'm driving down the street, you got white people who got, Barack Obama representing on their car. You got some asshole drive by a white person and flicks them off. How the hell that make them look? But then again, us saying the word nigga makes us look bad? I'm sorry, but that shit got his shit all fucked up. Now, that's some nigga shit, what the hell she said.
Sure.
That's what I'm looking at it.
I want to make sure that the listeners
thanks for the phone call.
I want to make sure the listeners out there, Dr. Laura stated that she was trying to help the girl. She gave her example. She said, don't try to make this into a race thing.
Tongue kissing this lady?
No, I'm not. I am backing her up because I listened to her. I like her. And I think, and listen to the clip, she did not just use the word arbitrarily. She was just making a point for the lady.
Then the second time,
the other thing too,
she said, "I'll say it again, nigga, nigga, nigga." She said it again.
Well, she was saying again to make her point again, but she also pulled herself off the air that day because she felt bad about the whole conversation.
And I wonder why.
Well, because she felt bad because she was trying to help somebody and make a point, and everybody blew it out of proportion.
So she did something wrong,
because
right?
she wanted. That's the problem right now when you try to do right in America.
Hold on for a second, Lou Dick. So the black
I know she attacked that girl.
She did.
That's her style.
When the black lady called in and she said, she's married to a white guy. When the white neighbors come over, they make a lot of racial comments and remarks to her.
She shut her down immediately. She shut her down.
Yeah, she shut that part down.
NAACP me.
Yeah. I thought that was a very rude and ignorant statement that she said, don't NAACP me. Like, that was very inappropriate.
No, because the NAACP has slipped and done things that jump over.
Okay, you know what?
They did it with the Sharon lady. They did it with the Sharon lady.
You know what? That's a whole new topic.
Okay, but don't say NAACP.
It's time to wrap. We want to thank Sacramento for having us in their beautiful city, in their lovely town. We want to thank my man Bobby Jackson for doing his thing. We love you. He came down. I'm coming to your house for my macaroni cheese and my greens.
They're not going to let you in.
They're going to let me in. Trust me. I'm going to have on a Laker jersey. They got to let me in. I'm a champion. Now, we're going to go back to Speedy before we wrap. Speedy, give out the information.
So, Speedy, what street is the Foxxhole Mall on?
It's on Lawson. Ain't that a bitch?
Lawson nigga girl. Lawson nigga girl.
Give Poetess $5 more.
Go ahead, Speedy.
Don't forget, this Sunday, it's going to be the hottest comedy show to ever hit Sacramento. You want to be here, live DVD taping. It's going to be off the chain. Get here early. 2 shows, 5, 8:30. Foxhole will be in the house. Some of the funniest comedians around will be there. My man Kevin Hart, who you know can give it.
Right.
He's already here. Fox going to be hanging out. He won't be on the show, but it will be hanging out.
Right.
My man Ron Artest, who I guess is going to bring his ring or give it away that night.
Or a psychiatrist.
One of the two going to be here. So it's going to be off the chain. I'm just happy to be hosting this. I got the opportunity to host and help put things together. And I want to thank you guys because y'all put up a lot. And Louis Dix, I apologize. Don't really mean
Can you
shit.
guys hug? Because you guys had a big fight.
I'm not hugging no nigga. Anyway.
Let's not get into that.
Come on,
It's a
Speedy.
great show, and we're going to have a good time. And I'm just happy to be here. And thank you, Sacramento, and everybody. And the Temple for letting us come while we were putting the show together. They let us gave us room to do this. And the engineers and everybody that hung out, thank y'all very much. And that's me.
Good luck with that, Speedy.
Yes. Hey, you know what, man? I had a great time in Sacramento, the Foxhole. We love all our listeners. Everybody tune in, man. You guys do a great job. Keep making the phone calls. Keep calling all the time.
Deion Taylor.
And when you call, you don't have to watch your language. Say nigga how many times you feel like saying nigga. Don't. And just get the phone calls and keep supporting the love going there. We in Sacramento. As Fox would say, what's cracking?
Other than cracking your ass.
We out of here like last year.
Let's go, Lamar.